What's up, bro?
What up? What up?
What's going on?
Ain't nothing. What you doing? What you
Uh,
on live?
yeah.
Nigga, you don't never forewarn nobody on no live. You just be going live.
I put something up on the gram earlier.
And, you know, everybody be looking at the just because you put it up on gram. I mean, everybody looking at the gram like, oh
Man,
snap.
everybody be glued to their phone all day. I figure it's gonna be there for 24 hours. They'll see it eventually.
You had like the gram and CNN. You like, oh snap.
Man, you might as well say it. You might as well say it like seeing this shit. That's what most of the time, if you want to find something out, you know where you're gonna go look at.
Shoe freak over here talking about some. Yeah, I put something on the gram. You man, boy, you act like that was 60 minutes or something. Shoe freak is MSNBC now. Okay, all right.
Man, look, I said, look, I want to, because I was gonna wait and do it later today, but I ain't really feeling too well, so I said I'm gonna try to get it in early and see what's going on. But I think I talked about it. Well, I hadn't talked about it with you yet, but because I did a video. I did a video about the situation when I was in New York with Retro, and I just think it's weird with how the stores operate up in New York.
Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about how the with the price difference?
Yeah, like it's a major price jump.
Yeah, you weren't trying to give them no information last time we was talking. I had to watch the video like everybody else, like common folk.
No, I don't think we talk. Did we talk? I don't. Did we talk? Did we talk on the phone? I don't.
We remember we was all live. It was all three of us. We was live.
Yeah, because I didn't want to give it away. I didn't want to give it away so early like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But I thought it was weird though. It was so weird because Tweezy was good.
Going on.
What up?
You super low over there, bro.
I'm real low. How low?
Very white.
Very white low over there. Like the
You seeking garden low.
I thought the prices. I didn't think the prices and from online in the store would be that much of a. I didn't think they would be different at all. And then to get there and it's like to see a shoe online for $250, and then when you get to the location, the shoe is $400. And then it's $400, and then you got to still add the New York tax on top of it. Is extra weird to me.
Yeah, that's and then they weren't trying to like price match or nothing like that. Like obviously,
hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. Because I asked him about it. I asked him why is it like that, and I believe one of the guys in Flight Club was like, "Well," he said, "I believe it's like that because of the taxes and the shipping." And I'm like, "Bro,
there is no $150 price difference in taxes and shipping."
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. I said, "Well, taxes." I said, "Well, shipping is $60. It's $10 because I've ordered from here before, so shipping ain't nothing but $10." And then the New York tax, are you telling me you're not going to charge me taxes today if I buy this shoe? And of course, they're going to charge taxes, so which was extra weird to me. I didn't understand that.
The only thing I can honestly think of after watching your video and talking about it or whatever is the consignment. That's the only thing I can think of like that makes the difference. Like it's like you said, Stadium Goods, that was a good example. Stadium Goods is only one location, but if you're doing with Flight Club, it's more than one location. So say for instance, like the New York location got the 400, but the LA location got the 250. That's the only thing I could think of. And so New York is going strictly off of their consignment price of, the shoe that they have.
Yeah, which makes sense. But even consignment, in most cases, from all the consignment shops that I've been to, in most cases, the consignment, the shoe is at the store on consignment already, correct?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's different when you're dealing with like a Flight Club because they got more than one location and they put their stuff online. So therefore, if they put it online, You know what I'm saying? You seeing the online price, so therefore you dealing with multiple locations compared to one location.
No, and I agree. So my issue wasn't even with Flight Club, to be honest with you, because they got more than one location. Like like I had in my mind already. I had my mind set that I'm going to probably spend about $600 or $700 in sneakers alone.
Cause you rich.
I was gonna get stuff for me and my wife.
Cause you rich. I get it.
Man, look, I promise you that is not the case. Kicking it with Beezy was good. That's not even it. But and then when I get there,
sound, y'all?
What'd you say?
That sound better?
I mean, you still got a little bit of Bray White going on, but you allowed it.
You got a lot of Secret Garden going on.
I mean, I can't help it too much. I'm gonna just have to project a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you good. You good. But so like I said, I didn't really have an issue with Flight Club. I think it was more so with Stadium Goods because they only got one location, and it's like if you're telling me the shoe was online, where's it coming from at that point? Because if you don't have it here, where's it coming from?
Right.
So now that kind of make me feel like, you know what, I'm kind of good on even buying anything from them because I don't know where they getting their stuff from, and I'm not willing to chance it.
Yes, that Stadium Goods thing sounds a little iffy because if they only got one location and it's not there, you could be getting that joke from anywhere.
Anywhere, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like I think that's what for especially for me to be with somebody from New York and he's never seen that before. He was just as lost as me.
Man, I wouldn't even chance it because they just don't sound right. Because anything that don't sound right is a red flag, and any red flags is automatic. Just like this, like a domino effect after that. So I wouldn't even chance it.
Exactly. That's why I said. That's why I was like, you know what, I'm all right, bro. Like I wanted to get something out of there, but a couple, like I said, because I already know how the prices are over there. So like I said, by looking online, I'm like, you know what, I ain't trying to get in here. I ain't trying to get in here and get broke. So let me kind of pregame before I get there. So I see this. Okay, these are pretty affordable. I like these. These are affordable. So I had like a list. But it's like nothing was in the store when I got there for neither one of the locations. Nothing.
Yeah, that's a little disappointing right there.
Very. I mean, I could have ordered them offline. But, I want that in-store. I want that in-store experience. And it was a complete disaster, bro.
Yeah. That'd have been a good little footage right there.
Exactly.
They don't let you record in Stadium Goods, though, right?
They don't like for you to do it with a camera knowingly. So,
you can't come in there with your camera crew. That's what.
You can't come in there with.
You can't come in there with your DSLR, but if you got your phone or whatever like that.
Yeah, you know how we're gonna give it up with the cell phone. So if we're gonna come in there with the cell phone and the real incognito, we can get it. We can get it done.
And your headphones and act look like you're FaceTiming.
Yeah, it was definitely a disappointment. I couldn't believe it. And now, like I said, I've never I think I got one pair of shoes from Stadium Goods before back in the day. But it's like now I don't even know where they're getting their shoes from now. After that.
Yeah. Now that you're knowledgeable on what's going on.
Yeah, like you don't want to, because I don't want to just be saying, I don't want to just be like, man, they selling whatever, because I don't really know. I'm just like, just with this experience, it's just weird for you to have everything available online, but not at the only location that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Flight Club, totally different. They got 3 locations. You're gonna get it from any one of them. That goes without saying. But I don't know. I just thought it was weird.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I can't even think of a logical excuse for that. I'm trying to think of something to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I can't even. If it ain't there, man, where you get it from?
That's what I'm saying.
Making that joke in the back.
Right, like,
hold on. What up, Rachel? Hold on a second. Fleazy got the all Black Panther background with the Black History shirt on. With the very white boy. Yo, he all Black powered out, boy. He all Black everything. My president is Black.
Hey, I do represent for the culture, man. I definitely do.
Boy.
Yeah, man, it was just too much, man. It was the biggest. It was probably one of the biggest letdowns of the year. I'm still a little salty about that.
Yeah, that's
I think I'm going to New York. Hold up.
Don't go to neither one of them.
Retro didn't know nothing about it either. That's what was crazy too.
That
I don't cop anything from those stores. So
yeah.
I would never know. We go in there and look every once in a while, see what they got on there, but I ain't about to buy from there.
Yeah.
And then on top of the prices being extra high, like, you know what I'm saying, when you get that, and then that New York taxes is a problem.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That New York
How
tax,
much is it?
I think it's like what, 10%?
10%. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 10% is a problem.
New York, Louisiana, and California got it bad.
Man, once you start hitting the hundreds, that's $10. Shit.
Bruh.
You get your company.
10% easily. I was like, bruh, I'm kind of glad I didn't. It went the way it went because, you know what I'm saying. Looking at that, I wouldn't have. I don't know if I would have been able to eat every day.
Yeah, you go to New York, you be like, boy, I don't know how I'm gonna eat, but
Hey, you got them Henny wings when you went to that spot?
I did, but I don't drink, so they didn't really taste that good to me.
Here he go.
I don't drink no more. Let me say that I don't drink no more, so I wasn't really a fan of them.
You said Henny wings?
Yeah,
They got the Henny wings and Henny something else.
they got some sticky wings too. Now the sticky wings is legendary.
So like
It was Douce. It was Douce wings.
Hennessy? Like, well, I'm trying to figure this out here.
It's hard to explain, bro. You just gotta pull up. It's kind of hard to explain.
Nah, I'm straight.
If you're a drinker, you'll probably enjoy it.
August 9th, I'll be in New York that weekend.
A marinated type of situation.
Yeah, it almost give you like a sweet and sour General Toast chicken taste, something like that with some. If you taste the Hennessy in there too, though, it's a unique little situation.
Hennessy and Greece? I don't know, but all right.
Say it again.
Hennessy and Greece? I don't know.
And it ain't gonna even get you. You gotta. It's one of them things that you gotta try. Like you gotta. I don't like the taste of Hennessy, so it doesn't work well for me at all.
Yeah,
it don't work well for me, but it was just such a disappointment in my life at that time. Bro. That was like even going around too was a disappointment. Huge disappointment in my life. Bro, it was just a disappointing.
Oh man, I told you it was because you was just looking to spend. Had you just been hey, let me just go check the spots out and whatever happens. Nah, you was already spending the bread before you got there.
Oh no, that's a fact. It was definitely already spent mentally. It was already gone. And then to get there for this nonsense, I was over it, bro.
It's good that you had the willpower to, not pull the trigger.
Yeah, because you know what? It wasn't even. It was. I don't know, man. I don't even know. Like I said, I guess because they didn't really have anything. Believe it or not, most of the stuff that I could have got is stuff that I already had. It's like the stuff I already got. It's that super overpriced shit. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that be in like the glass case and all that. And then you got like the stuff that I would probably be really interested in, but they just don't have my size. So for the most part, it was like, okay, it wasn't really a hard decision.
Yeah, because they had stuff, but like you said, that stuff was super overpriced.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, isn't it?
They had some top threes.
They did have some top threes, but I think they won like $550 for top threes.
Yeah.
I got the top bid on StockX right now.
You said you got some on it? You got some more StockX right now?
I got the top bid for them top threes right now.
I think I told you last time I had a pair of 13s, but I got rid of them. They a little. It's too big.
That's my only grill right now.
One thing that'd be funny about StockX, man, though, like you don't even have to have the top bid. You can just put whatever price you feel comfortable with, and somebody will still snatch your rate, and but it won't even be the highest rate, which be weird. So that's one funny thing about StockX that keeps throwing me off.
Because I bet you StockX be buying them guys.
Well, I mean that's what I heard, but I mean I don't know that for sure, obviously, but
I mean I would. I'd buy them and
I wish.
Look and throw it back up. What do you mean? That keeps
I don't know how the bidding process works. Like, because I don't really want to wait. I don't want to wait to see how long it's gonna sit. I'd rather just get that shit out the way.
It sounds like a rich nigga talking right there, but
nah. But like I've heard people say they bid on something and the money's gonna come out their account for like almost a month later. Man, I ain't got no hope.
I heard with StockX. I've heard plenty of times where people have one bid and they've been so much of a steal, and all of a sudden they done canceled they order or whatever like that.
Yes, I ain't got the whole month.
Yeah, no, I don't know about a whole month. I'm just saying, like, people they got geeked because they're like, oh man, I just got this nigga for a steal, and then all of a sudden a day or not even a day, they might be like, man, they done canceled my order.
I know GOAT cancels orders. I don't know if StockX do. Well, StockX does, but if you're doing StockX, you'll take a penalty.
I never ordered anything from GOAT though. I don't know how the GOAT work. I need to get hip with GOAT. I never ordered anything from them.
Yeah, you can actually buy something like how you buy something on StockX. You can buy something on GOAT, and the person that's selling the shoe could just be like, "Nah, I'm good." Like, fuck
man,
that.
Really?
Yeah, like because you gotta wait for the seller to confirm.
Yeah,
so,
I've never messed with GOAT before.
So he could just decide when he want to sell the shoe.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm good on that.
But on StockX, if you hit buy now, that's gonna coming out your account. I do know that.
Yes, no, that's playing with people's blood pressure. Nobody got time for that.
Yeah,
I don't need nobody to be like. I don't need to be in the position where I'm trying to buy something and then you on the other end like, you know what? I'm not even gonna sell these. Nah, no.
Right. Like you didn't need the money. Like I don't need the money no more. Cancel.
Yeah, like nah, I'm good on that, bro. I don't got time for that. I need to go ahead and get it over and done with.
Yeah. So I kind of do mine a little different with the StockX side. I kind of do I'm kind of a professional on the business side. Like I throw bids on shoes. It's like $100. Like, I know it probably never get that low, but if it does, oh, you need to know it's mine. I'm taking it all day. Like it's shoes.
Man,
like
what's good? That's what I'm saying. Like, what was your longest bid time?
What is that?
What's the longest you ever had to wait for somebody to like accept the bid or something?
I've actually copped something on StockX where actually it was what was it? It was the K54 ones that was last year. Actually it was last year. I actually waited 2 weeks. I had bought it the day after they came out on StockX like a fool. That was like learn lesson or whatever. But I bought them the day after they came out because they sold out. When they came out or whatever. So
wait on that.
Yeah, I initially figured that what I'm saying. Hey, I'm gonna have to wait, but they give you what I'm saying. What is it? You gotta wait. They give you a max 3 days before you.
When it's regular, like if it's something that's already been out, you get 2 days after somebody buy it. But if it's something that just dropped, I think you got like 3 to 5.
It's 3 days. I'm saying you gotta put it in the mail. They had that rule already implemented. If somebody buys whatever you're selling, you gotta have it in the mail to StockX within 3 business days.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that was Sunday when I caught. Had it till Thursday. They didn't ship it for a whole week. And even if you buy something normally you buy something from Nike or whatever like that, if it's a Saturday, you gonna end up receiving it by Thursday.
Yeah.
They didn't ship it out until like that following Saturday or whatever. And I was like, "Yo, what's good?" So I was just like, "Oh, we sorry, it's coming."
He definitely took a penalty on that.
I wish I could contact the seller directly from StockX though.
StockX, they do all that on their own.
Yeah, that's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to contact the seller because I think, I think the longest I had to wait for something to get shipped out was probably my I want to say probably my Air Max 98, the Neo with the neon colors and all that. I think those is probably the longest. I think it took like a week and a half for them to ship them to ship them to StockX. I thought I was kind of worried for a minute.
Yeah, especially when your money already gone.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I was going through that process with shoes I had got today.
What you think about? I mean, I obviously I saw your joint or whatever, but how do you feel? You know what I'm saying? Afterwards, now you done had it for a couple of days or whatever. About the Black Ticker 3s or whatever.
I mean, I feel like it's one of those. I feel like I could have waited, but I don't regret it though. Yeah, I don't regret the purchase at all. I feel like I probably could have waited, but sometimes it can be the game can be kind of tricky. Like what I'm saying, like you can wait shit out, and then when the release date come, everything can just be gone.
Man, I went to the outlet yesterday. Out here, right outside San Antonio or whatever. And that was the first time I had been to the outlet.
That, my brother.
That was the first time I've been to the outlet in a minute, man. And it was it's back to school, like shopping or whatever right now. It was dead, like it was nothing out there. But they had some white and red Ticker 3 joints out there, but it was really nothing going on, man. It was scarce out there. So,
that's pretty normal though. That's normal for the outlet though. I don't never really see, especially on my side of town. I don't never see nothing in these outlets over here. Like I think
that's why I never go. Right time. Like when we first moved to Texas, man, we used to go all the time. You know what I'm saying? And find
like Jack, what's good, my brother?
No.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta know when to go. Like you gotta know when they shipment coming in. Like if you don't know that, you dead in the water. Honestly, you dead in the water.
Hey, like I got my the Air Max Atmos. I got them my down there.
What the multicolored joints?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I paid $130 for them things.
I didn't even know they went to the outlets.
Dude, I seen them Jones. It was one of the shoes that you see. It's like, hold on, I would just grab them, put them to the side, make sure don't nobody else touch them jumps. I grabbed the jumps, say, I ain't even look at the size. So you gonna put them right there. Nobody better not touch.
I didn't even, man. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I didn't know they went to the outlets.
Yeah, for real. They probably looked like they was glowing and everything when you saw them. You thought your mom was playing tricks on you.
What? Give me those. Give me those. Quick.
Hey, did y'all see any Martin themed Air Max 98 that's supposed to be coming up?
I seen Martin.
Yeah, they're supposed to have a Martin themed Air Max 98 that's supposed to be coming up.
Just
Martin Air Max 98. No, I haven't seen it. Why is that the move though? This would be number 2, wouldn't it be?
I mean, I'm with it.
Retro, you sound like you're on a police scanner, nigga. What the hell?
A police scanner?
Yeah, like you
sound it sounds a little weird over there.
Yeah,
the TV show. Yeah, they supposed to be having some. I seen some pictures of some Martin Air Max 98, some Martin themed Air Max 98s. This with the colors.
I never I just know about the songs that came out. I never heard nothing about no Air Max.
Yeah, I think I seen them in Kids. I was actually looking for them yesterday, but I didn't find them.
Oh, so they only coming out in Kids.
I think they coming out in all sizes, but I think they released the Kids first.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying.
That's what I think. I'm not 100% sure. You know what I'm saying? But I know I saw them and I seen them in kids only. They had them. I wonder if they had them on Nike. I like the color, so I definitely try to get them if they came in most sizes for sure.
Yo, as a matter of fact, speaking of, man, yo, sneakers that be playing games, bro. That Air Max that came out over the weekend, I wanted that joint.
I mean, it was good, fam. I think they still on there though.
They put them back on there. They be playing games, bro.
Yeah, I think I saw them on there because I went on there looking for them when I started to see everybody with them. But I don't know how I feel. I like the colors though. I don't know how I feel. I never liked that style of Air Max, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I like the colors.
Man, I like the colors. I like how they put that together or whatever. But when I initially went on there, it was sold out. So I said, all right, I'm going to have to try to the game, maybe look at StockX or whatever. Man, I looked back up there like, matter of fact, yesterday, and I seen they was on there. I was like, yo.
Yeah, and I think they like $140 or something like that?
Yeah, they 140, yo.
Oh, yeah, that's very affordable right there.
Yeah.
That's very affordable. Don't nobody look. I don't got time to be going to StockX for nothing if I don't have to.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not.
Depends on how bad you want it.
I mean, no, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. If I don't have to go on that side of town, I'm not going.
Yeah, if you don't have to, then you know what I'm saying.
There's one shoe I try to stay away from with StockX, and that's Air Jordan 1s. That's the one shoe.
There's too much going on. Yeah, it's too much going on with Air Jordan 1s over there on the StockX. I mean, it's too much going on with Air Jordan 1s and 11s, period. So I'm kind of good on going over there for anything.
And that's why I said, I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson with the K54. Cool.
Yeah, I got these. The most recent Dornbeckers I got from StockX, and I swear to God, bro, it felt like somebody at StockX already had them at their desk, bro. This is the fastest that I've ever got anything from StockX. I think I ordered them on I want to say I ordered them on like a Monday, and they was here on.
Faster than Nike?
Say it again?
Faster than Nike?
No, it wasn't that fast, but it was all within like 5 days though.
Yeah, that's a fact though, because that happened to me like the first time I ever. So that kind of had me spoiled with StockX initially, because the first time I copped from them, damn, I forget what it is now, but the first time I copped from StockX, if I copped, for example, Monday, I received it like Wednesday or Thursday or something. I was like, damn, I thought they were supposed to receive the shoe first and then they ship it to you, but I received it fast as hell.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was cool. It was the quickest ever. I mean, I wasn't complaining because, like I said, I wanted it anyway, and the price was pretty good, so it didn't really make no never mind to me.
Right. Matter of fact, it was the Pinnacle 6s. It was the Gold 6. That's what it was.
You can actually kicking it with Beezy. You can actually buy shoes off the SneakerCon app.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing all that though.
Yo, can I ask y'all a question though?
Yeah,
I hear y'all talking about StockX a lot. Y'all didn't get nervous when all the talks were going around?
Oh, I definitely did. Obviously, because I buy a lot of stuff from them, but I wasn't buying. The only thing I was really hearing was the Travis Scott ones. But then again, with me hearing everybody else talk about, it's so many inconsistencies and everybody's pair looks different.
Yeah,
I kind of, by hearing that, I was like, okay, I'm not going to buy Travis Scott ones. Hell, I'm not buying Travis Scott ones off the street. So I'm okay to still continue to do business over there.
I did the review of they came from StockX. They was a 15, but it was a 15. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? I did the review, but I don't know. Even if they wasn't or whatever, dealing with StockX and then hearing what people gotta say, like people gonna talk regardless, man. I don't be listening to what everybody else say. You know what I'm saying? I get what I get it myself, and then I make my own opinion about it. And then I do my own research. I do my own second and third opinions. You know what I'm saying? So
As you should. That makes sense.
So you guys
Just-
have you guys ever taken gotten a sneaker from StockX and then take it to go get what's the name? Legit check?
So typically, all the shoes that I get from StockX, I take them to get legit check. All of them.
Got it. And you don't do you keep the StockX tag on it?
Of
Or
course,
do
I
you
do.
yeah.
Because I need to know. I need to know this is where I got it from. So if something is wrong, if the moment I take a shoe to my spot and they say something is wrong, I'm going to record the entire process with that StockX tag on there, and it's going to be a problem.
Yeah. Because once you take it off, you can't you have no leverage once you take that tag off.
Yeah, because from
Well,
what I'm saying,
tag on, you may still not have any leverage.
Yeah, that's what I mean. What do you mean the leverage?
That's a fact. That's a fact. But what I'm
With
saying,
the tag on, because these prime greens right here, even though they legit, man, they came wrinkled. You know what I'm saying? They was warm, so and they wouldn't take them back. Like they not dead stock. I know they wasn't worn outside, but they not dead stock. I can tell. I know my ones. So, and I went back and forth with them for days. I think dude name was Steve. What the fuck Steve was? Me and him went back and forth for days about this, and they just would not refund, swap, do anything. So once they legit check and they ship it out, it's pretty much it. Like they authorized it.
oh yeah, pretty much with that. Once they say what they say, it's a wrap. But the thing is, like I said, it's so many. From what I'm saying, a lot of these like overseas locations, they shipping sneakers out with the StockX tag in the box.
Yeah.
So now, like I said, my thing is, I'm first of all because I'm gonna keep. Of course, I'm gonna keep my receipt and everything. So look, this is where I got it from. Can you legit? It's almost like a ritual when I go to this place. It's like every time I'm like, I ain't buying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is. Like I need y'all to check something. It's like they already know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like my homeboy got some 11s, and they was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? These are not appropriate. So
That should hurt my heart, man, hearing something like that.
oh my god, bro.
I was like, well, you know how much I pay for these?
Oh my god.
Tell me they ain't real. Shit, I'm gonna flip some shit in them motherfuckers.
Bruh, you talking about, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be so destroyed because, like I said, depending on how much you done paid for some shit, it's like, bruh, I don't have time to be. I think he paid like about $350 for some 11s a while back.
And that's kind of where I'm at with the top threes. I'm at like 350 on stock, and that's the lowest I'm gonna find a dead stock pair anyway. So it's like either bite the bullet or I'm to find something with a little bit of crease in it.
But that ain't bad.
What I'm hearing from y'all though is that if you buy it from StockX and then you take it to your consignment shop and you find out that it's full, you still can't refund it to StockX. You can't get nothing back. So I'm trying
You can sell it back.
You can sell it back to StockX, but before I do that, before I sell it back to StockX, y'all gonna probably unsubscribe to my channel because y'all gonna be trying to figure out why is he making a video about this same shoe from StockX every other day. I'm about to just be so extra and so disrespectful because, first of all, regardless of, I don't know who y'all got over there checking y'all shoes. Obviously, they're not doing it right.
Yeah,
So
I'm pretty sure they got
you get it from
line.
StockX. You get it from StockX. You find out it's fake. They'll allow you to sell it back to them.
Hey, so they get that tag shit. It came from y'all.
It came from y'all. So the thing with them is, in their minds, it ain't fake.
You gotta remember, StockX is what their name is, though. It's a sneaker stock exchange, so it's buy and sell. If you buy the sneaker at a certain rate, and then all of a sudden you hit a certain number, and then you sell. And if you sold, you sell it. Now, if you put it back on the market, you put it back on the market.
But what's to say that that's the same shoe I'm sending them back? That's I'm just trying to figure out why they would take back a shoe if you're telling them, hey, you sold me a fake. If they're saying no, we didn't, and you're saying yes, you did. I took it and got it checked and it's fake. I want my refund. They go.
So in that aspect, they probably won't take it back.
Yeah.
And that aspect, they probably won't take it back. Which at that point, you kind of shit out of luck.
Because in that aspect, thinking about it like this too, you gotta think about this though. Then you be like, yo, I found out this is fake or whatever, right? And then they be like, no, we already did our, you know what I'm saying, our verifications, everything. So they gonna go off of their own word. They like, yo, no, we good with, you know what I'm saying? Well, we did what we were supposed to do. You know, and then you tell them, nah, you didn't. And then you try to send them back the fake shoe, but they actually sent you a real shoe. So they like, oh, you trying to get on one over.
Exactly.
So that's what they trying to, you know, that's what they trying to cover. Just like if the roles was reversed.
Exactly.
Because plenty of times people have said, oh man, StockX, man, you know what I'm saying? I sent them a legit shoe, but then they sent me a fake shoe. I mean, they sent me back a fake shoe, even though I sent them a real shoe, and then they rejected my shoe and sent me a fake pair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like Ruben said. Either way, you're gonna take a loss because if you get it,
that's how I see it.
If you get it and it's the thing about them is they just about the money. Like I said, they just about the money. Like I was trying to. I don't know what I was doing, but I accidentally ordered some ones for my wife. It was like some mids, and I don't know what I was doing, but. Bro, I think I done sent them like 15 emails. Bro, they was not having it. It was like, bro, yeah, this sell it back to us.
Yeah.
Like they don't care, bro. Like it's like that's why with anything you buy on it, you gotta make sure that's something that you want. And you gotta know, like, you know what I'm saying, if and because it's a possibility somebody can do the legit check and don't even know what the hell they doing. I'm talking about on your end.
Right.
So they do it on your end. They like, oh no, these not real, but they don't know what they're looking for. Like you got people out here, real like legit checking Yeezys or legit checking off-whites, my nigga, and they ain't never seen an off-white in person.
That's true.
How are you legit checking an off-white and you ain't never seen one?
I seen somebody doing that with some Sean Witherspoons.
And you ain't never seen it in person. Like, how are you doing that?
He was like, yeah, well, it feels stitched. Like, you don't even know. Like
you don't even know what you're looking at. You've never seen this shoe in person to say that it's a knockoff. Like, stop it, man.
Exactly. Or even seen the fakes to even look. Like, you don't even know nothing. You never seen the real, you never seen the fake, so you don't know nothing. But you just sitting here saying, oh, yeah, these are good. Nah, bro.
And Ruben said StockX didn't even respond to PayPal. He said he had 2 open claims. They took his bread, didn't send the shoe, or they ain't refund him back. Damn.
That's robbery.
Man, y'all heard about that lady that went up to YouTube and shot YouTube up? You might have to pull up. You might have to pull up to the StockX headquarters, man. Like, hold up, son. We ain't here for that. Y'all gonna give me something?
That's ridiculous, right there.
Ridiculous. Hey, Wall, what's good, brother?
Hey, Wall.
That's the only thing that kind of irks me when people try to do like legit checks of stuff they've never seen.
Yeah. Shit, even with shoes they have seen, man, I seen some dudes that had some. Well, I seen a dude with some ones on. I clearly knew they was fake, but he didn't know they was fake, and he claimed he bought them from this dude. He swear up and down they was real. Like, nah, bro. You just gotta know what to look for. This would be the simplest things, like even stitching. Like stitching, even though they have factory flaws, if you got shit just hanging off of your shoe, bro, no, man, no.
Yeah, I mean, because like even if you got stuff hanging off the shoe, even if it's real, I'm hesitant. Like I'm kind of good on that.
Yeah, like that's too much of a factory flaw for me. And I've seen like a thread like hang out like maybe 2-3 inches. That's too long. Nah, man. Nope.
Yeah, it's too much, bro. It's too much. Like I'm not really willing to take a chance. That's why even when you go to like the sneaker con and them dudes be doing like the legit check out there, half the time you can't even really trust them.
Not at all. Because the line be ridiculous.
The line be retarded, bro. And it's like they trying to get it. They trying to get people out the way.
Yeah, they'd be sitting there all day because you'll come across one pair that's probably what 99.9%. They gonna be sitting at that joint for like 20, 30 minutes. You know what I mean? I want to make sure you good, bro. Nah, man, you gonna be sitting here forever. Nobody got time for that.
Yeah, I'm good.
If you can't do it yourself, you just relying on everybody. I mean, of course you got your men, but you got to at least know some type of information yourself. Like, you can't just buy everything and just be like, all right, I'm gonna just go get this check.
That's a fact.
You get the check from could be doing the same thing.
Oh no, no, I agree. Anybody can get caught up. That's a fact. Anybody can get caught up. But that's the thing. Like when you go to these, like when you go to like sneaker cons and they say, "Oh, we can't legit check a custom." My nigga, is it an authentic shoe, regardless of the color? My nigga, I don't need you.
As long as you know what shoe it is.
Say it again.
As long as you know what shoe it started out as.
Yeah, like if you can't. I'm trying to figure out how you saying, oh, we can't legit check a custom. Why? It ain't nothing but some more paint, bro.
Yeah. So like if I say I got, like, for example, I don't want to give it, I'm not gonna give it away. But let's say you just got a pair of custom, the white perforated ones, like the all white ones, and you ain't got them custom. They still legit.
They are. You just got them custom.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand how when they say like they do all these legit checks, but say, oh, well, I can't legit check a custom. You should be able to tell me authentic shoe.
Custom thing tampers with it though.
Say it again.
I said that custom thing tampers with it though. You can cover up some of the imperfections that would be easily, you would easily be able to tell that it is fake. You can cover it up.
I mean, you basically covering up the colors of the shoe. You can still tell if it's an authentic shoe or not. Though.
No, I mean I'm talking about like if misthreading. Like there's some customizers out there that rethread shit or repaint shit or they could swap a sole out or something. I'm just saying once it comes down to I understand why they just cut out the whole custom thing, period, because I mean a custom of a shoe is like makeup. You can cover up the imperfections to where nobody can really tell, or make it more difficult.
No,
tell.
I agree.
I figure these dudes can't even tell a real shoe when it ain't got nothing wrong with it. Let alone now you don't put paint and you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like you said, it's like a makeup job. It's like if a man put on makeup, my nigga, you're still a guy.
You still know it's a man, yeah.
You're still a guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of how much makeup you done packed on your face and your knuckles, bruh, you're still a man.
Yeah,
you know you know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bruh. Like you should be able to tell me. But then again, I guess if you're going to the extreme to like rethread and stuff like that, then that's different. But when we talking about a simple like custom paint job, it's like, bro, you should be able to tell me if this is an authentic shoe, not the color scheme, but if it's an authentic shoe.
Right. Tell me
whatever you looked at in the last 15 ones, is it on mine? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the difference between those and mine other than the color?
No. Because after you throw the custom on it, after you throw the paint on it, then that's what it is at that point.
Exactly.
Hey,
I can't wait till I get mine.
How much was them black Tinker 3s?
They was 200.
It was 200?
They was 200 retail. You talking about how much did I pay?
No, how much retail?
Oh yeah, they was 200.
Damn.
That's what I said.
Y'all think that was too high?
They doing under retail right now, 185. Already with a
what size is
J23 hat. On the J23 app, they showing 185 already.
Full size.
You already know I got a bid in on that thing for 151.
Dang, I feel like I should have. I feel like I should have waited, but it's one of those mistakes. My man said I do 125 to disrespect.
I said I got one. I got a bid on there for 150.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I should have waited, but you know.
But, I mean, I'm just kind of the same way with ones. I kind of jumped the gun with ones. I jumped the gun a lot. There's so many ones that's under retail. It's ridiculous. And I have paid either retail or maybe like 10 or 15 above, but I won't go past that. And I could have waited and got them for like 130, 140, whatever the case may be.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say earlier when we was talking about the top 3 ones. I copped the top 3 ones for I copped them actually early, but not that early or whatever like that. I got them a couple days early, like 3 days early or whatever, and I ended up paying $300. You know, so that was back when they released. Like I got them 3 days early or whatever. So I mean, if you're able to get them for $350, you know what I'm saying? Like that's.
I wore that shoe and sold that shoe so fast.
3 days early and you paid $300. That's spectacular.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got it for $300. You know, whatever. Now the dude, you know what I'm saying. Now, you know what I'm saying. Where I got it from, they showed me love. You know what I'm saying, for getting them for $300 or whatever. But at that time, I was like, damn, $300.
Oh yeah, 300 is love. Yeah, I definitely think.
I mean, 300 is love now, but they was retailing at 160.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they was
but like it's one of those things. Like you already know they was gonna like do numbers, but like getting them for $3. Even I think right now, if I could find a brand new size 12 right now for $350, I would buy it.
Yeah, it's because now you know, you know what I'm saying. Now you know. But at that time when they coming out, you don't really know what though.
Would you say that again? Right now, you know what though? You didn't finish.
No. I'm saying that now you know the value. Like you know, like $350 is like, yo, that's cool, you know, whatever. But at that, you know, when they right before they came out, or once they came out, you didn't really know that they was gonna be like a $500 shoe or whatnot.
No, I wouldn't. So 500 is just high, but
I've seen it. I mean, I've seen it hit. You know what I'm saying? 500.
Yeah, we kind of knew.
When I sold my pair, that's what they sold mine for. They gave me 320. They gave me $325 for my pair.
Yeah, we kind of knew.
By the time I got home, they sold my joint for $5 and change.
Yeah, we kind of knew the top threes was going to do really, really well. Like we knew that. Like maybe not as maybe not as high as the number is at this moment, but we knew they was going to do well because they look great.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? They look spectacular. Like I just wish I could have got a 12 at the time. Me getting the I only got a 13 because I was in line for. I felt like I was in line for 50 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cold as hell outside. So I was like, I got all the way to the door and he was like, oh, we got a 13. Oh yeah, it don't even matter.
Give me those.
Yeah. Let me get that.
But we started this live. I said I had the top bid on the top threes. Now somebody bid it over me 3 times. Now it's at $391.
That's that eBay.
Bullshit. I ain't gonna never get these motherfuckers. That's all right. Let me see some of that SneakerCon DC, bro. Let me see some of that. I got trade bait.
I'm say, you just got to get another shoe to trade. That's it.
Yeah, I got 4 pairs right here. I'm good. I'm waiting. I'm being patient.
The bread toast.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit up 2J's in there buying people out. I'm gonna bring all of them. Go ahead, here you go. You can have these motherfuckers.
The bread toast is 500 in the size 12. No way.
Whoa.
What's the most you're willing to pay for the top threes though?
Where I'm at, 350.
350 is the max.
I mean, if them jokes in my face, I can't even hold you. I won't even say I wouldn't get them if they was like 4. If they was sitting right in front of me, dead stop. But online and I got options, I can move around. I'm gonna stick with 350 and under.
Yeah, that's how I feel. If I seen them in my face, brand new size 12.
I would have never thought Jordan 1s would be the shoe. My goodness.
Yeah, it took off. I don't know, man. In the early 2000s, like all of that, them ones just sit.
They
Because I mean, it's because of all the social media, man, all of the internet and social media.
Jordan ones, yeah, I keep telling y'all, man, it's different for different regions and everything because Jordan ones, Air Force Ones, all that, like where I come from, like that's holy grail. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. It's just different.
Yeah, I like because for a long time I wasn't really into Jordan ones for a long time.
But holy grail, as in
the shoe itself, like it don't matter. Like retro, like it for me. Ones, it don't matter what color it is. It has to get caught. Air Force Ones, it's the same thing. It don't matter what color it is. Still to this day, like it's a proven statistical fact. Air Force Ones in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, is the highest selling shoe of all time. Still to this day, like they make all their money from Air Force Ones in Milwaukee. They can come out with the ugliest. Remember when they came out with that gumbo shit? That gumbo shit was horrible. That shit sold out in Milwaukee though.
Wow.
Motherfuckers gonna figure out an outfit for that shit.
I dig it.
Yeah, I feel like the top 3 ones is worthy of. I feel like the top 3 ones is worthy for about a little bit over 400.
And that's the thing that's gonna blow me. I'm gonna get them jumps. And I'm gonna be mesmerized. Like I'm not even gonna want to win them, Chuck. I want them so bad. When I get them, I'm just gonna have them just sitting right in the middle. Just gonna be right in the middle, so I can see them. They're gonna be eye level.
And then the crazy thing about it, because everybody has like their staple shoe. Like with New York, it's like the Air Force One, and like Rep said out there where he at. In Milwaukee, rather, is the Air Force One. But in Washington D.C., it's like New Balance. But nigga, we not buying all of them though. We buying like specific.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like you're not about to ever see me.
That's the difference though. No, not to cut you off, Shoe Freak. Shoe Balance is a whole brand though. Y'all buy a specific number though.
Right.
Like y'all known for a specific number.
Well,
not the whole.
We kind of graduated though. Like back in the day, we was wearing, like the kids I know was wearing whatever New Balances was there. But as you got older, it was 990s, 992s, 993s. But you just graduated along as the years prolonged.
Yeah. But for the most part, like you're not gonna see, like today, you're not gonna see, like I know you're never gonna see me in like 574s, shit like that. You ain't gonna never see me in nothing like that. Like you probably won't never see me in like New Balance, like gray New Balance, like 9. You probably won't even ever see me in gray New Balance because I feel like it's too, like it's a stigma attached to that. So I don't even own them. I don't even own them because people, when they see you out, they're like, oh, he must be from DC because he got the standard gray DC sneaker on. So I don't even own a pair just for that reason.
And between that, Nike boots. And
remember I said Nike boots and slouch socks.
There you go. The drop socks.
The drop socks with the Nike boots. Hey, I don't know Nike boots either. I don't have Nike boots neither for the same reason.
Hey, matter of fact, well, that was last time we was on Shoe Freak. You ain't never tell me what the hell do man, I forgot who I was watching, man. What is that DC comedian?
You said
lunch. What is that shit?
Luncheon. It's like you tripping.
Yeah.
You're bugging out. Yeah, you lunching.
Let's say you drunk. Let's say you drunk and you falling down the sidewalk. I'll be like, damn, man, you lunching.
You lunching, bro. You tripping.
Well, what do lunching and tripping got? Like that shit sound like oil and water. Like I don't get it.
Bro, it's all the same, bro. It's tripping. Like if I'm telling you the Air Max 98 Chinese New Year is the shoe of the year, you tell me, man, Shoe Freak, no, it's not. And I'm telling you, bro, you lunching, bro.
Means you bugging. Like,
bro, you is lunching right now. It's like I said, you lunching. Like
you use that shoe as your example too.
like you not you don't understand where I'm coming from, so you must be lunching, bro.
I
You
got
on
it.
a break. You on a break.
You gotta be on a break, bro.
Wait, you gotta be on a break. Yo, all right. Y'all niggas taking me to school right now. All right, bro.
Cadillac
New York too. Niggas say lunching in New York. That's quick.
said, "Don't teach Rep nothing. He trying to learn everything from the East Coast."
Hey man, I'm trying to learn something new every day, bro. Hey,
Like as Africa, what's up, my bro? What'd you say,
I'm trying to learn something new every day, bro. Y'all putting me on.
bro? Just know when you come up, just just sit back and listen, bro. You gonna hit some shit.
I ain't even finna act like I'm from DC.
You gonna hit some shit up here, nigga liable to tell you. A nigga is liable to tell you, man, stop what you doing. And you're like, what? Like,
you got to think about it. Like, you ain't gonna know what he meant by it.
Because you're not, because like at that moment in time, you could be walking. So you think the nigga is telling you to stop walking. And you like, bruh, stop what you doing, bruh. And it's like,
I'm gonna think the nigga started rapping the Humpty dance and shit. What you talking about, my nigga? What's going on?
Oh my goodness. Like, I'm just like being in DC, man, you hear some of the craziest, like even me living here, some of the stuff that I hear these people say.
Yeah, it's new slang every week.
But you know what?
And that's why I get so upset. Every time I hear somebody say no cap, I get pissed. Because we don't say no cap. We don't say that shit. Like I don't even know. I had to figure out what no cap meant, like after hearing the song and everything. Like, nah, but we do those two words don't go together.
No,
that's like me talking about right now with lunch. I'm like, yo, but that don't. How do that go together though?
That's how it is on different sides of the country.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I always respect it. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I respect. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to learn new stuff every day. Like, if that's what y'all say, I'm with it.
Yeah, I be trying. Like my one of my coworkers would say. One of my coworkers at one time would always say like, "Say less," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, that's New York too.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm like, I
had to get used to that one too.
I really can't. Like my thing was, I can't say less. If I already said everything I had to say, how can I say less when I already, you know what I'm saying? When I already fully said everything, like, I can't.
You taking it too literal.
You know,
it actually do mean say less though, because whatever you just said, the person
already
understood what you said. They already understood what you said, and you went further on and said it. You fully explained it. That's why it's like, all right, bet, say less. Like,
yeah,
say
less. Ain't no more to talk about. Yeah.
Or like for example, when you sent me the message earlier and you was like, you gonna send me a message when you gonna jump on live. Instead of me saying bet, I could have just said say less.
Oh, he said, yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly. There you go, Ben.
But I can't say less. I've already said my whole.
You don't need to say nothing else. I'm telling you, say less. You don't need to say nothing.
You don't need to no more. Say less. That's it. You said everything, so say less. Nothing else needs to be talked about.
Now, if somebody say less and they don't understand you, then that's a problem.
I'm like, bro, I'm like the slang, bro. Like I'm telling you, you just hit some of the shit up here. It's just like, okay, sir. Like even in New York, like Retro asked me something, and I'm like, what?
I asked him about the telly, and I said the jack, and he was like, what? And I was like, all right, you in New York now, so I got to tell you the lingo, like, you know what I'm saying? Because if I go, yo, hit me on my jack, or yo, what's the number? They're like, let me get your jack. Like, you already know, phone jack, telephone, like, let me get your, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, yo, all right, I'm going to scoop you at the telly. He was like, what? Like, I was
bro, I was lost. Like, bro,
that's just like prime example, right? Like we talked about this plenty of times. Every area is different and shit. That's just like sneaker example. You know what I'm saying? I bring this up all the time. Like everywhere I go, like outside of Milwaukee, I specifically go into a sneaker store and I'd be like, yeah, y'all got some Dookies? And they'd be like, what? Like, yeah, y'all got some Dookies. I need some some all whites and a size 13. And they'd be like, what are you talking about right now? You need to use the bathroom? I'd be like, no, I need some Dookies. Like, don't disrespect me up in here right now. I do it on purpose because, you know what I'm saying? Like, we call Air Force Ones Dookies. We've been calling that for since the 80s. So it's like,
I ain't never heard of that.
Air Force One.
But if you're from the Midwest, if you're from the Midwest area, Chicago, Milwaukee, like you've heard this terminology before. But that's why I specifically, when I leave and I'm outside of the Midwest somewhere, I specifically do that. Because if I go like to New York, y'all gonna call them uptowns and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't know that if I'd never been there before.
That's what I hate, uptown. Anything up Dookies, I'm not even going to acknowledge your ass.
Hey, you come up here saying that word. That's gonna be your nickname.
I'm not even.
Harlem. You better say Harlem. So yeah, uptowns don't even get it. Uptown's gonna get you a look too. Like, why are you being so correct? You better walk in the store like, yo, let me get some white, or you gotta cut it short, not uptowns. Just like, let me get some ups. Let me get some ups.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, look, I'm telling you,
Hey, I'd have been short in that jump.
Yeah, we cut this straight down. Yo, let me get some ups.
Yeah, I'm looking at you like, man, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Somebody,
like, can you imagine like being like just moving there? You like a fresh employee, so like
a fresh employee, and then the same day you got retro coming in and you got rep coming in back to back.
Right, Jukies. Like, what the fuck? What kind of day is this?
But that's the thing. It sounds crazy, but it's always a method to the madness. Like with Air Force Ones, like Duke University used to rock them.
That's where you from? Because you know all the slang talk, man. Where you from? Man, on in the chat. He know about everybody's language. I'm lost out here.
Who you talking about?
Cadillac Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Daddy know all terminology.
Oh, he said he's from Queens. Okay.
Yeah, Cadillac from Queens. He's from the East Coast. Yo, y'all know that you know that saying everybody go that's a New York thing, but you know that was never, they changed that to be a form of saying hello. Before, that used to mean you about to get robbed.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's a fact. In New York, if you was walking
take off running, you hear that shit.
You better take off or start tucking your chain.
Hey, you out of here, man.
I don't know who that year is for, but it ain't me.
Nah, not today. Not a fan.
True freak. Look at Cadillac. Cosign right there.
Hey, let me tell you something. The next time I hear somebody say that here, I'm going to just take off running.
No.
They
flipped it to now being, you know what I'm saying what up. You know what I'm saying, say what up to your mans and all. But before, back in the day, you hear that everybody looking around like, yo, what's about to go down?
If you hear that, you better get back in your car.
That means the Jack Boys is around, bro.
Oh man, I did not know that either.
That's a fact.
I think
that's a New York fact.
I learned that a little while back too.
What, the same thing he just said?
Yeah, I learned that a little while back, but I forgot who I learned that from though. But it's crazy how you learn stuff off other people, like where they come from though. You know what I'm saying? Because what they do obviously ain't what you do, but you learn it. So then when you go to spots, you be, you know what I'm saying? You be kind of hip to shit. And then the motherfuckers that grow with, they be like, dog, how you know all this shit? Like, motherfucker, you need to open up your eyes and your ears.
So now when you just like randomly, like if you just randomly come to DC and somebody say, man, Big Slim over there, because this is what they'll probably say to you, because you like 7 feet tall. You'll probably say, hey, big Slim over there lunching, and you already know what they talking about.
I'm gonna be ready, but remember you already said I'm from DC anyway, so I'm gonna be ready anyway though.
Well, yeah, you technically you are from DC.
I was born at Howard University Hospital, so I'm from DC.
Straight up. Yes, sir.
There you go.
You are definitely from the district, sir. So you should already know what this stuff mean already.
Yeah, see, but I had to get my lunch and ass up out of there. See, now what?
I had to get my lunch and ass up out of there.
The last time I was in New York, they was calling each other corn.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that one.
Yeah, you ain't never hear about that?
Yeah, corn coming back. You know, the crazy joint is before.
What do that mean though?
The crazy part is when she was explaining it to me, she said it means whatever you want it to mean.
Yeah, it's just like
which is wild.
Like a blanket statement. That's it.
I thought you was calling somebody corny. I just thought you was like short.
Just like what's up, corn? Like just hey, what's up, corn?
Corn like sun. Like back in the day, sun used to be the joint. Like or dun dun. Or my dun dun. That's my dun dun right there.
Dun dun. Come on, bro. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, that's my dun dun.
I get it. It sounds weird as hell. That's just like in Chicago, niggas be like, everything always end with Joe. Like they call somebody like, "Hey Joe," like, "Oh, my name is Jason." Nah, Joe. Everything.
You do say that too. I remember when everybody started saying Mo. Mo is one that we say.
Mo is everybody. Everybody in DC name is Mo, bro.
Right. Man, when we first doing that, I was like, dog, who is Mo? Like, I'm tripping. Like, I'm trying to figure out who's Mo is. Everywhere I go, I hear, stop playing, Mo.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead, Mo.
Everybody
like,
in this area. For everybody's Mo. Everybody is Mo. That's a gift.
Everybody name, secondary name is Mo.
I'm talking about men and women.
Men and women.
Everybody is Mo, bro.
No, you know what's crazy? You know what's
Mo
crazy?
or Young.
Back at home, you call somebody like everybody, like male or female. Half the time, it could be a brother and sister, and this would be tripping me out because I've seen this heavy in Indiana. A brother and sister can have a conversation, and like you know how like you get in a heated conversation with your brother and sister, or like you know what I'm saying, your family member or whatever. A brother and sister can go back and forth, and all of a sudden they'll be like, "Man, cuz I'm telling you, cuz." Man, the Pacers gonna take it this year, cuz. And then the other one be like, man, nigga, you tripping. The Bulls is gonna take it this year, cuz. And be like, yo, but y'all brother and sister though. What are you talking about?
Cuz is normal. Cuz is pretty normal too, though. Cuz is pretty normal. Cause we say that here too. Cuz.
Like that's crazy. I'm like, yo, but y'all brother and sister though. Like, why y'all calling each other cuz? Like, what's really going on right now?
That cuz probably slip out when it get heated. When it get heated, you're like, oh, cuz. You just somebody else at that point.
In DC, Shoe Freak, what y'all call police?
Bro, I'm old, so authority. I call authority.
I'm done with you. This nigga said authority.
They call them. It's either they go to feds, they go to boys.
Yeah, feds, the boys, pigs.
Yeah, pigs is number one.
The classics.
Pigs? Damn.
The classics. What about you, Rhett? What y'all call them out there?
Man, it's damn near the same thing. Like the people, niggas, like old niggas still say 5-0 one time. Them boys, man, and then some, and then in Milwaukee it's different. Like certain areas, they make like certain noises for the boys, like jump off boys. That's another one too.
Yeah. So that's the new thing in New York right now. They just got a straight up name now. I don't know if you know Cadillac, but that's the new joint. That like if Shoe Freak was in New York a little bit longer, I would have put him on. But yo, you might hear if you hear "Hey hi," that means police is somewhere. Period. Just "Hey hi."
Yeah, and that shit, I would have heard that shit, and I wouldn't have paid no mind to it
at all.
Hey, now I was watching. I forgot what the hell I was watching. I learned that off Jim Jones.
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Jimmy gonna give it to you. Between Squale.
Matter of fact, yeah.
If you hear that, "Hey, hi," then everybody start looking around. Everybody is going down. "Hey, hi."
Yeah, so I feel like at that point
You gotta look for Ice-T in the undercover.
Yeah, you gotta look around at that point. Everybody else looking, so you like, what the fuck?
Ice-T could come around with the waves in that ponytail.
Like, you gotta look around now. You see everybody else looking, you like, man, what's going on, man? What?
Hey, one thing you most definitely still can't do, still to this day, in Milwaukee is you can't see one nigga run. If when you see one nigga run, the whole black community is running. They don't know what.
Yes.
Yeah, that's typically how it works.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to know what we running from. Just the fact that you running, I'm moving. That's it.
Yeah, like it don't matter where it's at. It could be at a movie theater, it can be at a festival,
Bro.
It can be church.
Let me tell y'all what happened. So my last Jersey and Jay's event, it was a dude outside the restaurant was kind of like going off, whatever. Bro, the nigga. And it's funny you bring that up because he out in front of the restaurant. He's going off because I guess the people next door, he kind of had some static with them people or whatever. So he come to the restaurant that we was at. He like kicked the door or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Like the little host opened the door like, man, what's wrong with you, this, that, and the third? So, bro, your man runs up in the restaurant. And keep in mind, we on like the outside deck area. Bro, everybody runs back. Bro, and I'm talking about my cameraman, my wife, my nigga, they hop in the gate, bro. Like, literally, everybody just ran right there, hopping the gate. And I'm looking like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Bro, everybody just hopping gates. And I'm like, what happened? They was like, no, it was the dude out front going off. I said, do he have a gun? And he's like, no.
Yeah, I'd have been standing there like, we about to piece this nigga up as soon as he come over here.
Now, Super looked like the corny white boy and shit because he's sitting there like, what's going on? Everybody.
I'm saying.
The one that's looking around, he gets pieced up first.
I'm saying, do the Olympic jump over the gate. I'm like, bro, what am I missing, bro? Like, I didn't hear nothing.
Everybody running the opposite.
Because if I ain't hear no shots, what we doing?
I'm gonna be well aware of what's going on.
Because if you hear the gunshots, it's probably too late for your ass. I'm not waiting.
You drop down. You going to the ground and hit gunshots.
Look at here. I need to hear some shots.
Yeah, I need to, and not even that I needed to hear the shots, but I'm trying to figure out all these grown ass men is running, and it's one man.
Right.
He don't have a bat. He don't have a knife. He don't have a gun. He don't have nothing. But all these grown men come running. First of all, I ain't doing too much running in my dorm back at 8s, my nigga. So we need to be running. I need to be running for a reason.
Right.
Taking on running for what?
That's true.
Two Freaks said, I'm
gonna look down and be like,
I ain't scuffing nothing.
Nothing, bro. Nothing. And I'm like, nah, I'm a chill, bro. I don't know what y'all doing, but look, it don't have nothing to do with me.
I'd rather be safe than sorry. You talking about
and I agree because I mean that's the smart thing to do. But come on, bro, what's going on here? What we running for?
Yeah, so a situation like that, I'd have been standing there like, he run over here, he's getting knocked the fuck out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then like I said, it's one man, empty-handed, and it's like so many other men. Like I'm not expecting the women to do anything. Like my homeboy, because you know you always got that one homeboy who when he get off the drinks, my nigga, he can whoop everybody. He was the first person over the gate. I'm like, bro, how you the first person over the gate, bro? You talk the most trash and you the first person over the gate.
Yeah, you can't be like that. And you look at you different from that point on.
He was trying to be safe, man.
Nah, you get looked at different. If you mouthing off the whole night, and I wasn't even there, so I don't even know. But if you mouthing off the whole night and you the first one over the gate,
first one over the gate, bro.
I've been recording you like, look at this dude. First one over the gate, scared.
Bro, I'm talking about cleared the gate, bro. It was no.
Jesse Owens, that motherfucker.
It was no ifs, ands, buts about it. My man got over that gate and was in the street looking back at us.
What y'all still doing over there?
Is that considered a stop what you doing situation?
Nah.
Yes, I will say yes because it's almost like it's you would say that because it's like, bro, stop what you doing. Like what you running for? Like why are you running?
Yeah,
okay, so I get it. to stop what you're doing.
That's what I'm saying.
Sort of
Yeah,
like, yo, you're doing too much.
Yeah,
You're
you
doing
do.
too much.
And then
What would he was doing too much. He was just scared.
I'm talking about everybody though. I'm talking about all the men. All the men. I'm telling all y'all, all them as a group, man, stop what y'all doing, man. Because what are y'all running from? It's one guy.
See, I'd have been that one dude. While you standing there shooting figure, I probably would have stepped off to the side. As soon as you had cleared the door frame coming at you, I'd have glassed them. We all would have been stomping them.
It's still considered a doing too much situation because like the dude is doing too much, like you over the top because you know what I'm saying, you making a big ass scene when there ain't no scene to be made.
Yeah.
Right?
And then on top of that, let's be clear.
Doing way too much.
The guy who was really causing the commotion, all he did was kick the door. Like he came in, but you know what I'm saying, the little front dude got him out. So as soon as he came in, everybody just took off to the back. So you like I said, black people see other black people running, so they just took off. They don't know why they running.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but I meant that in the form of if we out and about in the street, if we on blocks, if we in that situation.
Oh yeah, more than likely, if we out on the block and everybody get to take off running, I'm going for cover, bro. I don't know what's going on out here.
I just seen some wild shit. I'm getting the fuck.
And that's my point. Yeah, that's my point. Like back at like at the crib. That's what I'm saying. It can be a movie theater. It can be a festival. It has to be a public. You know what I'm saying, like like a public area or whatever. We're not talking about like two men at the crib and then one person see them running to the bathroom, then the other one will be like, "Oh snap! Why he running to the bathroom?" No, hell no. You know, like niggas is out in there.
Nah, but and that's another thing I noticed. That's another thing I noticed that a lot of people say is they say like I got a homeboy from Ohio, and whenever he about to go back to visit Ohio, and what you got going on this weekend, he said, "Man, I'm probably gonna fly back to the crib." Nigga, fly, nigga, you live for me. What do you? He like, nah, I'm talking about going back to Ohio. So I'm like, okay, that's okay, because I don't. That a lot of people put us from the area. A lot of people say I'm going back to the crib, but they talking about back to their hometown.
Wait, so that's not common? Like,
no.
Nah, not I say crib is the house.
Yeah, the crib is where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I
mean, we do both. We do. It mean both though. Like, if you know what I'm saying. Like, obviously you get it now, but
yeah. So because you're saying your home, where you originally from, which is here. So you shouldn't be saying it because you from here. But your other crib is when you going where you grew up at.
Yeah. Well, where I grew up, not where I was born at, and I was there for 3 days. No, not the place I was born at for 3 days. No.
3 days, man. You from the city, my brother. You gotta look. You gotta accept it.
Hey, matter of fact, Michael Jordan don't even claim New York, and he was born in New York. Am I right?
You know what? He don't claim New York.
Definitely was. Same with Tupac
at all.
Tupac don't claim New York either.
Well, Tupac don't claim Tupac.
I thought Tupac was born in Baltimore.
Man, listen. I'm talking about where he was raised.
But I think he was born in Baltimore.
I'm talking about where you got your stripes at.
Rep was born in Washington, D.C., so Rep is from Washington, D.C.
Look at here, man. I ain't doing this with you, Shoefree.
Well, you know, when they do like fight cards and stuff, they born in and where you from is two different sections.
I mean, I guess because you can say you was born in a hospital that you didn't grow up in.
And that's basically considered your birthplace.
Your birthplace, yeah. I'm with you.
No,
not where you're from. That's your birthplace. That's how they categorize it on fight cards. That's the only reason why I'm saying that.
No, that makes sense.
Because when they introduce you, they they have your birthplace and they have where you're from. When they say residing
Cadillac,
from
that's
or
what I thought. I
whatever the
thought
case
Tupac
is.
was born in Harlem, but maybe I'm
I don't
wrong.
know. Where did I get Baltimore from?
No. He was born in New York, and he lived early in like he went to high school in Baltimore.
Everything in New York. Okay, all right.
Early young years was New York. High school was Baltimore, and then basically adult life was in California.
I'm about to tell you. I know I wasn't just pulling Baltimore out the sky.
Like him and what's the name went to the same high school together in Baltimore. Will White.
Jada.
Oh, okay, so he moved to Baltimore about 15. Okay, so now that don't really count because around 15, 16, you already kind of solid.
You in it already. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was born in Baltimore all this time.
No, he only lived in Baltimore a little short period of time.
So let me ask y'all a question. As far as the sneaker of the year, do y'all have a picture, or y'all want to wait till December?
No, I always gotta wait because
Yeah, I'm waiting.
just because you never know.
Retro, knock it off. Your mind is made up already. I got proof.
I'm on your
I got
side.
proof, Retro.
I'm on your side. I got receipts. I'm just saying, I'm still waiting. The first thing I said to you, what I say, I'm like, damn, it ain't early though.
No, it is early. It is early. However, I don't see another shoe coming with more detail and more. I don't see another shoe this year coming that's gonna have better quality and more detail than that shoe.
I know one thing. I ain't never seen somebody.
I'm saying you never know. Nike.
You're right. We never know. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I still have to wait till December, but I ain't never seen somebody campaign the way Shoe Freak been campaigning. You know what I'm saying, for this shoe right here. Boy,
Rep, have you seen it in person though?
No, I ain't seen it, and I believe you. I mean, I've seen the video. The video is good enough. You know what I'm saying?
I really want you to see that shoe in person. And
I've seen it at 1080p. I've seen it at 1080p. Like
that in hand is a changer though. I tell you that one because I was fighting the whole time we was in New York. I was arguing with him, and then the second he went and got the shoe and brought it back down to me, I'm like, yo, I retract everything I was saying.
Bro. It is crazy. So crazy. It is so why you got to see it in hand. One event when you see it in the hand, you're gonna see, bro. It was people walking past us, like, yo, look at that shoe. And I'm not even over exaggerating, bro. We did not know these people. We did not know these people at all. Yo, look at that shoe. Yo, that shoe's amazing.
They wasn't telling you stop what you doing.
They wasn't telling me. They wasn't stop what I'm doing. But look, I ain't hear. What you say? What you say? I ain't hear nobody say. What is it? Yeah, I ain't hear that either. I'd have ran my ass back in that hotel. All right, come holler at you. If I get that hotel.
With a dive behind the counter and everything. Like,
let me tell y'all. We in Flight Club, right? And some dude kind of like walked by and almost like grazed Shoe Freak for a second. I had to tell Shoe Freak, I said, Shoe Freak, you are in New York. We are not friendly. So he's like, I'm looking at my man like, yo, like let's keep that at a distance. You don't need to be brushing up next to niggas and being all close and shit. Like, no, we in New York. The niggas is rude. We trying to get to where we trying to get to, and ain't nobody friendly. Ha ha he he. Nigga, you better not step on me. Keep it moving.
Yeah, your man was extra. Your man was definitely extra close. I definitely had to check my pocket though, and make sure my wallet was still there.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's another thing about different, you know what I'm saying, where you come from, different areas too, man. Like, say for example, exactly what y'all talking about. Like, see, you know, obviously y'all know I'm from Milwaukee, so I'm big on like, say for instance, we go to the store, right? Like, okay, we all gonna be in DC or whatever, minus Retro or whatever. So go, you know what I'm saying? Shoe Freak take us to a shoe spot. Me, I may come off rude, and I don't know, maybe I may not, but I'm not gonna be big on talking to nobody. I'm gonna be looking around, and I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, but I'm gonna be in my own space or whatever. So if a worker or an employee comes up to me and they be like, oh yeah, you need anything? I'm like, no, I'm good. I may not even look at them eye to eye. I'm like, no, I'm good. whatever. I'm just in my own zone or whatever. In some areas, that's being rude as shit. Or say, for example, if back at home, if don't nobody come up to you right away, like in the first 1 or 2 minutes, whatever, say, hey, how you doing? You need help with anything, whatever. I don't take no offense to that. But in certain areas,
yeah, I'm gonna say we different because I definitely want that. So we have a store here that's called Last Stop. Now they will harass the shit out of your life. Like,
I'll go in that store if I ain't got my girl with me. Yeah.
Bruh, it's one of those things that if you go in there, they're like, you need some help. You're like, nah, I'm good. Rep, that ain't working in there.
Yeah, it's not.
They don't believe you good until you buy something.
They gonna be like this. They gonna say, "Hey, bro, these look good with what you got on, bro. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hold on. These right here, I can get you these 20% off plus the shirt and the jeans, and you good, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Go try them on.
Bro,
Get on my face, bro.
Bro, they be full force with it, bro. Full force with it.
That's why I love when I have my girl with me because it's always a female in my face. And my girl be like, yeah, get on my face, bitch.
That sounds like in the middle of the mall with the Egyptian musk type shit. Like, yo, I got this cologne. Like, nah, bro. Hey, don't spray that shit on me, bro.
Oh, hell no. I ain't for that. Even the dudes in the malls be trying to clean your sneakers. Oh, hell nah.
Bro,
hey, bro, you ain't get that shit away from us. But you see what I got on? You see I don't have no scuff marks. No, nothing. Get that shit out of here, bro.
Hey, and they always try to get you like, hey, bro, those is clean, man. Where you get them from, bro? I'm good already. You
right? Try to ease you in.
They be catching me and my wife in the mall. They be catching my wife. My wife be sweet fool. She like, oh, I don't want to be mean. That's fine. You stand there and talk to him.
Exactly. I'd be in mid-stride, boy. They'll catch you like, yo, bro, those is. I don't even give people eye contact no more.
Them the ones you walk smack past, man. I don't even hear you right now.
Becky Joyner Kersey stride, boy. I don't know.
That's a fact, bro. Jimmy Jazz, they definitely don't greet you at all. You walk in Jimmy Jazz, my nigga, nothing. The show don't stop in there. Whatever
they all sitting in the back having the conversation.
Yeah. See, and I don't take no offense to that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But
you fucking around walking Jimmy Jazz and they playing spades.
But
they're not even gonna look up at you, bro.
But everybody got their moments though, because like you have your moments like when you go into a store and you know you got your mind set on something that you want to get, you look for that customer service sometimes. But when you walk into the store and you know you just browsing, you have no intentions on buying nothing, you just know off bat, I'm good, bro. Like I'm good.
Man, I need customer service at all times, bro. Don't let me walk in this store. If I walk in the store and nobody say nothing for the first couple minutes, I'm leaving out.
My bad said I want Chick-fil-A service at all times.
I done got told you, bro. Chick-fil-A. First of all, you go on the Chick-fil-A line, bro, and you order you order whatever you gonna get, and you say thank you, and they say my pleasure. You like,
what? You be surprised. You're like, damn, I wasn't expecting that every time, though.
Every time, bro.
Chick-fil-A and they don't say God bless you.
You know they get fired. You know they get fired and written up for that.
Yeah, don't leave.
If they don't say that they in that without saying my pleasure, yo, they getting in big trouble. Big trouble.
These ain't. Yeah, I heard Chick-fil-A is real though. Like you got to work there for like 10 years to be a franchise owner.
Yes, sir. Yep.
That's right. Yep.
That's a fact.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is real.
I've never had so much dope customer service. Like I had an issue with Chick-fil-A, which I couldn't believe, but I did. And I called their hotline, and they instantly was like, "Okay, we're gonna patch over to the owner or the manager of that store, and we're gonna get back to you." You know, normally when you hear that, you're like, "Man, I ain't doing nothing from these folks no more, or whatever," and you just go on about your business or whatever. Man, they instantly called me back. The manager of that store called me back within 24 hours and was apologetic. Like, boy, you would have thought like he did something wrong to my child or something. Like he was just so apologetic. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, I love that type of customer service all the time.
Hey, have you,
I'm still
hey,
kind of.
Shoe Freak, you been to the Wendy's on St. Barnabas Road?
I'm sure I have.
Oh well, your reaction ain't what I wanted to be, so you ain't get the dude that I'm talking about. Yeah,
I'm sure I have been there, bro.
they closed the front
What's good,
window.
tough?
Well, today it was closed, so I don't know if it's still open. But that front window, it's a dude that sit at that front window. He sound like Howard Finkel, like my man, he's on the microphone, like welcome to Wendy's. If you he's selling stuff to you on the microphone, and he'd be like, "Damn, y'all might get that jump, man." Like he's selling food at the window, like, "Oh man, that sounds good." Like, damn, I didn't even know Wendy's had a special of the day. Like, what the fuck? Like, you just going all out. Like, that's excellent customer service at Wendy's.
Bro, I'm still confused. I'm still confused that how y'all not trying to agree with me on this Air Max of this shoe of the year, bro.
Hey, I'm almost convinced. Shoe freak, you getting a check, ain't you? You getting a check?
Wow, bro. I just,
check, bro.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. I love the way that shoe look, bro. I love the way, and it ain't no. I ain't got no weird stitching going on. Ain't no glue marks. No, it's just a well put together, amazing shoe.
I almost feel like if Shoe Freak get a certain amount of impressions, he gets a percentage of something.
Nah, bro, that's
And
not.
the reactions to the impressions is just double, right?
I'm telling you, if you see it, what about you, Tweezer? Have you seen it in person?
No, I haven't seen him in person.
Oh, so yeah, you gotta, bruh. I'm telling y'all.
I'm pretty sure that it's nice and smooth.
When y'all see him in person, y'all gonna now. Y'all still might not agree, but y'all gonna see where I'm coming from.
And I think, man, even though they kind of slept on them Obsidian ones, I'm liking those. I'm really like I'm a one man, of course, but
I was
them
gonna say that
Obsidian
you're
ones,
biased because you love ones. So
them Jones, because hey, that's what really pisses me off. Now that I'm glad I just thought about it. When the women's get their special jumps, I can't even fit them motherfuckers. So I'm just like, I gotta do something. I'm gonna get everyone.
Women's shoes. Like I feel bad. Honestly, that Jordan Brand bring those women eights back out, and they didn't bring them up to bigger size like they did in 07. I feel some type of way about that.
I've been hearing a lot of people say they don't even like them.
They tripping.
Yeah,
they had my size. I'd be in them.
Yeah,
I like the black ones and the white. We both do jokes.
Yeah, I love the white ones. I just got rid of mine because they got brown. They was getting brown over the years, so I wasn't gonna wear them. But I don't understand. I don't understand why Jordan Brand didn't bring them out in bigger sizes. That was just weird as hell to me.
I think the biggest they went to was a women's 12, which is a 10.5, and it's just like, bruh.
Exactly, like disrespectful, bruh.
Yeah, it was a women's 12. I had them in hand, did a video and everything like that, and just in hand, like how Shoe Freak talk about that 98, like it's clean, but it's like, man, why would y'all disrespect like that and cut it off at a 10.5?
Why would y'all do that, bruh? Like, but you know what? I like those
limiting their money.
I like those Watch the Throne LeBrons. Which one? The one the Watch the Throne LeBrons. The black ones. I think you did a video for it, right?
Yeah, the 16. Yeah.
That was a tough. I like those too.
Yeah, that's another one that's a clean shoe. That's a sleeper. That I really thought was gonna be a hype situation, and when it came out, it kind of was for a second, and it died out fast.
Yeah, I would like to. If I could get me a pair of them for a good price, I would buy them. Those I like the concept of them, and I like the way those look. If I can get a pair,
out there for about like $225, something like that, $250, $225.
Yeah, $225 ain't bad.
Yeah.
What was the retail? $200 for them, right?
It was $200. Yeah.
$225 is spectacular. I would buy those.
Yeah.
Anybody on them cool gray fours?
A pass for me.
Yeah, no, I like fours. My first Jordan that I started with was the Bred fours, and I like the cool gray fours. But since the hype isn't that ridiculous, like I'm gonna be cool until I can get it for that, that under retail rate.
You know what I want to pay? I want to pay a Dornberger 4s, man. That's all I want. That's what I need.
Goodness gracious, boy, you get them things.
That's what I need, man.
You're man.
Dornbecker can come out with some Dornbecker 2s and all of, like just something hideous, and Super could be like, boy,
not all of them, bro.
Mr. Dornbecker.
Not,
the man next door.
Hey, them Dornbeckers is fire though. I ain't gonna hold you,
bro. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't buy all of them. All of them is not a miss. And I think somebody just asked me how many. I'm only getting one pair of those 11s, bro. I might get a pair for my wife, but I don't really do the whole double up thing because I don't get to wear the stuff that I got already, so I ain't really gonna do the whole double up thing. So I probably just get one pair. But as far as the Dornbeckers goes, bro, it's a lot of them that are really nice. It's a lot of them that don't look like nothing, but a lot of them are really nice.
Speaking of that, I need to wear my shit too. You need to start going places. 80% of this shit is dead stock, bro. It's not on purpose.
Maverick, what's good? You said 80%?
It's not on purpose.
Yeah, we gotta do better.
Cause I don't go nowhere, man.
Don't feel bad, bro.
I need to go places. When I do go places, though, I throw on something, but it be to a point where I be like, all right, I'm just going to throw these on. Because when I do go somewhere, I'm not even going nowhere special.
So, I gotta do a food, bro.
Nah, but that makes sense though, because you know what? Like when you, I don't got time for to be answering all these questions when I'm out. Like people be asking like, oh man, how long you had them and went, man, leave me alone.
No, I ain't seen them in a long time.
Every time I go to the mall, they be like, for example, I was at the outlet, like I said earlier before, and I had on these KDs. Matter of fact, I forget what number that is. I think it was the KD. I don't remember, but it's the mango joint. And man, dude was just like, every store I went into, yo, them is clean. Where you get those from? I said, and it don't matter what shoe I have on. Every time I go to the mall with it, I'd be like, yo, I done had these for a couple of years, man. Oh man, them look like them brand new, like you just got them. Are they supposed to? Are my shoes supposed to look beat up and just worn out? Like,
I don't think. So I don't know. Have y'all seen the Dornberger 14s yet?
14s.
Oh no, they ain't see like the colorway they was doing for.
Yeah, but I do know they bringing them out, but I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them yet. Like
they just posted an all black picture of 14s.
Yeah, because I haven't. So the Dornbeckers that I feel like I need, like the pennies. I had the penny. I wound up selling them, but I need to get those back. I need to get those back for sure. And I want them 4s, man. I really want those 4s though.
Hey, them 4. How much are them jobs?
I seen the 4s used, bro, for $1,100 used.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I mean, that sound about right.
It's crazy.
It sound about right,
bro. For 11 used $1,100.
Oh no, well,
that's a fact.
Oh, you said size 12. You said. Yeah, you can get a brand new stock. You need to worry about that. Fuck that 1100.
How much they got them on StockX for?
Well, the lowest bid was 9 something, but the highest ask was like 15.
Oh. What about the last sales on that? What was the last the last recent done deals on this?
Right, 15.
Yeah.
Hey, mine 12. 1550, and the highest bid is 1,038. Look at the sales.
Who is paying that? Come on, y'all. You could have went and bought a hoopty, bro.
The last sale was July 4th, and that was 1,033.
The DMP 6, I'm over that. I'm over the DMP situation, so I'm good on them. Damn, 1,000. Let me tell you, so I'm gonna be totally honest. If I could do that, I would. I'm not gonna lie. If I could do that,
oh yeah.
If you could do what?
I agree.
If I had the bread to put up the drop a stack on them, I would do that.
Hey, hold on a
A
second.
stack on what?
On them Dornberger 4s.
Hey, hold on a second. I just walked back to my TV, man. Ray, I don't hate people, bro.
While you was gone, you hear that? I ain't said that.
I went in front of my TV. I just walked back in front of my TV and see this sitting there talking about rep. You just hate people. I don't hate people, bro.
Nah, bro. I don't. If I had the money, if I could afford to pay $1,000 for a sneaker for one pair, I would. If I could afford it.
Oh yeah.
Do you know
I
how
can
many
afford
pairs
that stuff. That'd be
you
flexible.
can get for
What'd you say, Retro?
True free? I ain't messing with you.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said if I could
I ain't messing with you. You know how many pairs you get for a band?
Yeah, but see, but we know how many pair of GRs that I could get for that. Like the only thing about that is GRs are made from GRs are made for people in the crib all the way up until everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really stand out as much when you have so many GRs. You know what I'm saying? When you can't. I don't know. I just look at it like a little different. Like if I can afford it to do that, make that one purchase, I definitely would. Opposed to buy all the GRs that everybody and their mother gonna be walking around with.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you. And
it was good. What's up?
When did Jordan brand or Jordan's period, like it don't matter what the release is, like all of a sudden it's become like a certain tier. Like you got GRs and then you got non-GR. Like because it used to be a point where if a release came out, it was a release.
But
now since they sit, it's like, oh well, that's a GR.
They always sat though. They always
sat. But you gotta remember
that was the best part.
You gotta remember when stuff started happening, like when they start making stuff that's limited, and then when you can get the limited shit, it makes you kind of look forward to that a little bit more sometimes. Hold on,
that's all a game though. That's all a game because they told us it was limited. If they never told us it was limited, we would just be going to the store. They sold out. They ain't got no more. But the second they put that tag, that label, once they started labeling shit, that's the answer. When they started labeling stuff as, oh, this is limited, this is only a such and such amount made, this is only going to be on overseas, or this, that's when the hype started getting crazy. But before that, you could walk in 3 months after a Jordan release and still get that Jordan. Ain't nobody was bugging out.
You could. I mean, I don't know. It's a little bit different back at home. Whatever. Like even in the '90s, when it was coming out, they sell out. Whatever like that. Not saying that they wouldn't restock or whatever, but they would sell out. And you know what I'm saying? Like everybody would either leave school or they wouldn't go to school that morning to go buy their Jordans at 10 o'clock when the mall opened up, and then they went to school, so they'd be there by lunchtime, so they can have whatever like that. Yeah, so that's how they sold out or whatever. But nowadays, if they don't sell out, or if it's like, oh man, see, we didn't even know how many thousands of pairs they made. Nowadays, it's like, oh yeah, they made 1.5 million.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Did nobody know that shit back in the day or whatever? And then nobody really cared. Nobody
cared.
Yeah. That's all they do. They put out how many it is. They try to rack up as many and push the resale value up.
Yeah. And the resale game. The resale game wasn't that serious back then.
No, and there was no such thing as a resale.
You online with people. What do you say?
Yeah.
I was saying there was no such thing as a resale game in the night. There was no such thing as the internet.
No,
other than eBay.
That's it. But you also gotta remember.
eBay.
Y'all also gotta remember too when a lot of stuff come out. I don't know. I look at it like this: when a lot of stuff come out that is not available for everybody, that's what made the major change right then and there. When it was stuff that you either had to be connected to get it, or you just was going to miss out.
Yeah,
that's what used to be okay. People used to be okay with missing out.
That exactly, because that's what used to make the game so ill, is because the hunt. the hunt made it so dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we can't sit here and say things weren't limited even back in the 90s, 80s, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff wasn't limited back then. They were still making, and I'm not just saying just Jordan Brand, but there was other sneakers or whatever that would be a collab or would be limited, and it'd be certain things that you never saw before. But then you know what? You was just out on a hunt. You could be in a different city. You went to the outlet. You went wherever, and you seen something, but you never seen it before. You know, whatever. That makes something limited. Just because you never saw it before, that don't mean that it wasn't a whole bunch of pairs made. You just never saw it before. You know what I'm saying? And then you took it back to where you from, and then everybody seemed like, damn, where you get them from?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. I just know now, like I just look at stuff because I look at stuff a little different now because if you buy like a ton of if you just buying like a ton of GRs opposed to buying stuff that you really, really want. Like some people are just buying GRs because they are available.
A lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? They buy it because it's there. Like I know for a fact I want those Dornberger 4s. For a fact, I know I want them.
Yeah.
So if I gotta miss for me buying the 4s, I gotta miss 5 or 6 GRs that I know I could easily go back and get.
Here's another thing though. See, now it was just but it was just 2-3 years ago, even just 3 years ago, where we was like, man, Jordan bullshitting. They not putting out enough pairs. Everybody missing out. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And then they was like, okay, we gonna flood the market. And it's like you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because now when they flood the market, they GRs, and so man, them ain't shit. It's like,
but it depends though. It depends because you gotta remember what Jordan Brand is doing. Jordan Brand is putting out a bunch of bullshit. Like we're not talking about like the cement 3s, like the red 4s.
But like, even when the suit was limited, and they was still putting out quality bullshit, motherfuckers were still eating that up, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, this is," and it's like, but the quality ain't all. It really ain't all that on it.
Yeah, but when you think about Jordan Brand in a 30-day span, my nigga, they bringing out all type of shit. So that's what's causing it. That's what's really causing the problem. Because they bringing out 4s in 5, 6 different colors, different color 3s, all type of low top 5s and low top 13s, and I'm like, they doing too much.
Yeah, and there's a lot of releases.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. Like if for me, how I justified, like if I just don't buy, like these ones are pretty decent, but I can skip on that 160. I can put that 160 to the side. These 4s is decent, but I can skip them. You know what I'm saying? Like if I skip a couple of GR or some shit that's just sitting there, then I feel better about buying something that I really, really want to buy.
Right. You know how I feel right now with that haul I just got when I could have got my top 3s 3-4 times.
But that was a pretty good. I think it was one shoe you got that I wasn't really a fan of, but everything else, I think it was the Dornberger, the 15.
Yeah, the black and gold ones.
Yeah, no. But everything else was probably would have probably been a must for me.
Man, I seen all them prices and I just couldn't beat them. And then I started looking, I was like, yo, I could have just got my top 3s. And I could had the biggest smile on my face. I probably had both of them just sitting right here, right now.
And that's what I'm saying, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you sacrifice on something, you sacrifice on passing up on everything else to get something that you really want.
Yeah.
Because I know me, like I know if I buy certain stuff, I'll probably wear it one time and I'm probably gonna sell it. So before I do that, I'm just gonna put it to the side.
Yeah.
I put it to the side and use it for something that I really want.
I think I'm gonna be patient for SneakerCon. Matter of fact, I think I should take this bid off now for that if that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'll be mad if I say I'm all right, I'm gonna wait for SneakerCon and then your bid has been accepted. I'll be pissed.
Well, you should definitely wait. I definitely would wait.
Yeah, all right,
But
wait,
then
because you
again,
never know. You get the SneakerCon, and what if you don't see them there at SneakerCon, or if you do, the price ain't where you want it to be.
that's
But
what
the
I'm
price
saying.
was, yeah,
Because SneakerCon gives people an idea that they can charge whatever the hell they want
yeah.
because it's SneakerCon. Like they feel like, oh, I'm at SneakerCon, I can charge whatever because people are used to these wild prices anyway.
And once again, I don't know. Everybody's different. I mean, me and Shoe Freak look at things differently. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to SneakerCon. Every time I've been to SneakerCon, but I go, I'm mentally not there compared to where he's trying to do whatever. When I go to SneakerCon, I don't be like, man, I gotta buy something. I really don't be on that when I be at SneakerCon. So, like, if I'm not on that like that, then I'm not expecting myself to buy something. But if I do end up seeing something and they're giving it, to me at a really, really dope price, it's undeniable, whatever like that. But
And that's why I feel like that's how I feel like it's supposed to be. Like now, I think it's just for me. I just think it's just me. Like I just feel like I can't go to a sneaker event without buying something.
yeah.
Some type of memorabilia, even if it's something small.
I gotta get something, and it's always been like that. Like it's I don't know. Like a friend of mine, he's like, bro, we came to SneakerCon, we walked around for 5 hours, bro, and you bought a pair of Dunks. I'm like, bro, I didn't get dressed. I didn't get dressed to come here for Dunks, bro. That's just what happened. I didn't get dressed for that. It just happened that way.
Right. Like, because I remember my first one I went to, it was a few years ago. It's an event that we have here called Sneaker Mania, and I went to that one, and the dude was sitting there he had a stand, all just my sizes, and he had a pair of dead stock Taxi 12s for $200. Thought I was letting them just sit there. It was mine.
Damn, dead stock
Those are mine. Taxi 12
for $200.
$200. His father, the dude and his father was just sitting there like, yeah, I'm getting rid of them. Shit, give me them jumps.
Hell yeah.
Tripping.
Yeah, Sneaker Mania. They got they have a nice event here. Their marketing isn't the best, but it's a nice little event that comes here.
And that's where we come in.
Absolutely.
We gonna get there together, and by next year it's gonna be on.
Absolutely. Because their
If
marketing.
they would have their marketing together, then them Taxi 12s probably would have been like 400. You know what I'm saying? So,
Easily.
That's true.
Easily.
That's true. Fact.
Easily.
You got a point there.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm
August
definitely gonna take
17th,
some trade bait.
let me just tell everybody in the chat, August 17th, I need everybody to keep the same energy they had for them Wave Runners when I first posted them when they first came out. I need
I don't even know what they look like.
keep your ass. You do? I had them on with us on Saturday.
Oh, are they coming back? Are they really coming back out?
700.
Yeah, they be releasing the GRs.
August 17th, I need everybody to keep the same energy. Do not come over here now talking about they the dopest shoe. I slept on those. No, stay asleep. Okay? Stay asleep.
Oh, you know that's exactly what's about to happen, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people already saying it.
As long as I get my double up, and I get the wife pair, I'm good to go. If I strike out on either one, y'all gonna hear from me.
You already know.
It's gonna be
That's what people about to
so get ready.
I'm just letting you know. That's what people about to do.
They gonna crush Yeezy supply. They gonna try. The people gonna try and load up more stuff. Hopefully they do if it's gonna be GR. Well, I doubt. I've never seen 700s in Foot Locker.
I need everybody to go for them satins. Everybody to go for them satin black toe ones. Go ahead, yeah, do all of that. Lead that.
First of all, and them satin black toe ones are women sizing, bro. They playing right now.
And he fit them jumps, man.
yo, matter of fact, speaking of ones, man, I saw they had Houston Sneaker Summit over the weekend, and somebody had on those Shattered Backboard 3.0s or whatever, and they look. I'm not gonna say they look totally different than the artwork and the pictures that they show. You know how they always be showing them early pics, and then you know what I'm saying, you get fixated in your mind if something's dope or not. and then all of a sudden, right before something comes out, then you see the final product, and then you be like, oh, that didn't look like how I saw 8 months ago or whatever. I saw Houston Sneaker Summit over the weekend, and I'm not gonna say they look totally different, but they like, it seemed like they did some configurating of that shoe to make it a better quality looking shoe.
Bro, let me be the first to tell you, it's okay, bro. We know you love ones. It's okay. Go ahead.
No. I'm saying because I was the first person to be like, yo, these is trash. They look like Missy Elliott. Can you stand the rain? One. Like,
they do look decent. Look at Offset on IG. He had them on.
yeah, they.
What y'all talking about? What looks decent?
The Shadow Backboard 3.0.
3.0.
The croissant looking joint.
I can't
Need to know I'm getting them jumps.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
The 3.0s, the Shadow Backboard 3.0s.
Like I said, I repeat, I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
the Wave Runner Shadow Backboard 3.0.
Yeah, I'm good on them.
Once again, if it ends in 3.0, I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
I am good on those. I got the first pair. I'm straight.
I'm still confident, man, regardless. Because even if I get them in hand, once I get them and I don't like them, you know that price on them is gonna be crazy. So
no, we knew you were gonna cop them. This is what I'm saying. We knew that. We knew from the way you led into this segment that you're getting them. Like you said, hey man, I told them.
That's a fact.
Y'all know the people knows that everybody said was ugly. Man, look, over the weekend. Oh, we know you was going with that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get them regardless. But I'm saying though, like if it's not what I felt like I thought they was gonna be when I get them in hand, I know that I'm still not gonna be mad because the resale on them is gonna be ridiculous.
Crazy. Perfect pay. I agree. Sneaker events is definitely cool for networking. That's for sure. That's probably one of the most important things to do at those events. The thing with me is, I always get caught up because my whole intention is to go and network and then still, meet and stuff like that. I always get caught up when I come across somebody's table and they got some shit in there, and my whole networking situation is gone.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like, damn.
There's too many shoes around for Shoe Freak. Too many shoes around.
It's too many, and it's too many. It's like, damn, my man just had the Dorm back at Ace over there, slightly used, and he wanted $350. Damn. All right, somebody else here gotta have them. So now my whole
you on the hunt now.
I'm on a hunt. Everything has changed at this point.
That's what my mind frame is never on when I go to SneakerCon. Man, I know I'm about to be able to get this. I'm able to get that. Like my first mind frame is, I'm here for business. I'm here for the network. I'm here to. So that's why I don't really be on. Say, man, I hope they got those top 3 ones, man, because I sure do need those, and I need it for at least $300.
That's gonna be me. I'll be trying to get footage and content. I'm like, shit, man. Look, y'all find them top 3s. You let me know if you see them.
You start putting prices on it. That's really what throws you off. Like when you start saying, man, I'm trying to find them and I'm trying to pay about this. That throws you off. Like when I went to the first one, well, maybe the first 2. When I went to the first 2 events, it was like, okay, I can. The only thing I could think about is sneaker. That's all I can think about. Now I'm a little bit more mature, so I can get in there and I can maneuver and I can still network at the same time, but I can still, look for kicks and stuff like that.
Hey, Rep, hey, you get you got that front door access to SneakerCon?
Who, me? Yeah. I'll be.
I'm part of your entourage, okay? When everybody's walking in, I'm gonna have my camera. I'll be right with you.
I'll be in there early. We will talk about it off camera.
Oh yeah, cool.
Just snitch right now.
If I got to curry your cameraman, I'm
exactly. Strap them up. Let's go.
Yo, I want to get.
Man, that shit gonna be
if
dope.
If they give a New York date, I'm trying to get a table and sell nothing but Funkos.
Hey, now at Dallas, it was a dude in there. That's what he did. He had a table, and he had matter of fact, he had like the Michael Jordan joints. He had plenty. He had Funko Pops up in there. It was crazy. Like it was being
That's
old.
where I would have been. Yep,
It was
I would have
being
been right
old
over
man
there.
sneakers. The old man sneakers was snapping. He was like, "Yo, you said table over there? No, you got the Jordan with the." I was like, "Wait, what? It's Funkos in here?" He's like, "Yo, turn around." Like that's
That'll
what I'm
be
saying.
new. That'll be new. I've never been to an event. I've never been to an event and they had a table full of Funkos.
I'm about to do it. If they give a
But
New
then,
York sneaker con
And this
date,
probably
I'm
tell
in
me
there.
you shouldn't have even said this because now
Yeah.
somebody's gonna try to beat you to it.
That's definitely a dope idea.
it's already
It's
too
alright.
late because they doing it. Because like I said, at Dallas, the one thing about Dallas that was different, and maybe that's just the start of a new different wave in 2019, is that in Dallas for SneakerCon, it wasn't just sneakers. It was people had they different brands.
Yeah.
It just wasn't just sneakers. Like people was, like it was sneakers, fashion, clothing. So it showed the diversity in the culture, not just being pigeonholed to one thing.
But it's been like that for a while though.
Nah, not necessarily. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the last New York joint, there was a whole bunch of different like clothing brands in there.
Yeah, I've been
all
to
sneakers.
one and I actually seen people in there just selling like accessories, like all type of jewelry and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Okay, I
there
even
was
seen
tables of
Cricket.
like
Cricket got a booth in that jump.
No, and I will say this. Now it just seems different in 2019 where the diversity is coming out more. But within the last couple of years, I will give you that. In the last couple of years, I say at max 3 years, it's been like the diversity has started, but it seemed like in 2019 it went full blown.
Yeah, it's booming right now. I feel you.
Yeah, it's really booming right now. Like so, even like last year, maybe y'all just started noticing it last year. You get what I'm saying? So now 2019, it's like boom, like we fully it's full diversity in here with.
Yeah,
That's gonna be lit.
it's definitely gonna be something different. I think because it just seemed like I don't know why it just seems like each one. I guess after Dallas, like they starting to incorporate a lot of different things into it.
Yeah. Well, they most definitely have to change it up. Sneaker kind of had to change it up and evolve because you had a lot of, like YouTubers that wasn't doing it no more. So, they got to evolve and change. But like they stopped doing, like Kais obviously wasn't doing it no more. They stopped doing that bullshit basketball game. So then
I was just about to say that. I was gonna say that was the one thing I wasn't a major fan about. Like I wasn't a fan about going to the basketball. I'm not, and that's not knocking anybody who was in the game. I'm just saying like that wasn't a selling point. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Like Sneaker Box podcast wasn't incorporated in SneakerCon anymore. So then they started doing the sneaker panel, the sneaker panel, the SneakerCon panel or whatever. So it's like they evolved and just started doing different things, which made them be a little bit more diverse. And also as well, bring it back to the original state a little bit as well of SneakerCon, a sneaker event. You know what I'm saying?
How was your
Definitely need that.
your interaction on that panel, Rep? I never got a chance to ask you.
Well.
Or how did you, how did you enjoy it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Did you like it? You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I loved it. First of all, obviously I appreciate the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, of being able to get on there and them hitting me up and letting me know, like, they want me involved, number one. Now, for it being my first time doing it, they had me on for day 2. Now, I did notice, day 2 was a little bit more like, how can I say, day 1 was like the real attractions. Like day 1 was like Jumpman, Bostic, Unbreakable, Flight, all the niggas or whatever like that. And then like day 2 was more like like the newcomers or whatever, like something like that. So you could just tell like it was 2 different tiers.
Okay.
So it was it kind of like it kind of felt like day 1 was like the OGs of the well established, and then day 2 was like the opening acts. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Let me ask y'all a question though. Would y'all be willing to pay to see a YouTuber boxing match?
Yes.
I don't even pay to watch professionals. So I don't.
But yes.
I can see two niggas fight in this.
Hey, for the fight you talking about, I would.
Yes.
It's several. Because it's several that could possibly take place. Trust and believe.
I will be there with my camera ready.
Bruh, I am so well. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I'm telling you. I would be interested in donating to the proceeds of that.
Hell yeah, for a front row seat.
I don't even know who y'all talking about, and
everybody who donates is a sponsor. They get a little, little segment commercial.
Hey, man, look, you can make it happen.
Yeah, so man, I would definitely. I just think it'd be funny. I just think it'd be fun. I think it would be hilarious, bro.
I think it'd be funny, but I think it'd be much needed. I think it would be much needed. It would cut down on some of the tension.
It would cut down.
Like we have so many local gyms. I mean, there's so much you can do to set something up. I mean, I know some people can actually get a ring in that jump probably too, but
exactly, that's what I'm saying. It'll help and it'll eliminate all the tension, bro. It'll eliminate all of that.
But I know as far as SneakerCon goes, I know they not even endorsing nothing like that. They're not even with that.
They would tap in. They would tap in to more than just.
You got to incorporate that slowly because you got to incorporate all the YouTubers first before you can start doing that.
Nah, they wouldn't have. No. Look, think about it, Tweezy. Because not all the YouTubers are gonna want to do it anyway. You dig what I'm saying? Like when you incorporate something like basketball, they had niggas out there playing ball that don't play ball. Like,
and you can clearly see that.
There'll be niggas step in the ring.
Hold on though. The thing is though, we're talking about SneakerCon. With SneakerCon, at the end of the day, it's still supposed to be a family environment. Whatever. So ain't no moms and most definitely ain't bringing they babies to SneakerCon to, you know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden they see a boxing match. Even if it's a boxing match, they still gonna be looking at it.
But we didn't say you had to watch though.
Well, you didn't have to watch the basketball game, but that shit was literally right there. The main attraction in the middle of the fucking.
That's how they presented it. That boxing ring or that boxing match, that could be off to the side. That could be behind a curtain. They could make a whole.
It could be done. What Retro is saying is that it could be done.
On that side.
That shit all the charity.
It could be done to the point to where it could be separated from the actual show and the actual think about it. Sometimes that trading pit, sometimes that trading pit don't even be nowhere near the actual show. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they can find a way to put a ring and have whoever they want duke it out and not be in the public eye of everybody who don't want to see. It can be done, bro.
Yeah.
What does SneakerCon do that isn't in the public eye though? That's what I'm saying. And it don't matter if you try to put it on to the side.
It's one of those things where when you go on to buy your SneakerCon ticket, you have the option to also buy a ticket to a boxing match with such and such. So when you get there, you present the ticket that you have for, let's say you got a ticket for both events. Now this fight starts over here at a specific time. In order to see it, you have to have already paid for the ticket. Now, the average mom with her 8-year-old son, she didn't buy it.
Yeah.
Y'all honestly sit here and trying to tell me that even if they did do this shit, it's not going to. First of all, this shit between two YouTubers, niggas, whatever, that shit goes over.
Man, it's way more than two.
I'm saying though, for one match, it's gonna be two people.
Okay.
One match. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. It ain't a Royal Rumble.
You have another match on Sunday.
Royal Rumble if you want to, whatever. But I'm saying though, it's still gonna spill over outside of that, and it's still gonna be affiliated with SneakerCon. They don't want that heat. Number one.
You know that makes sense.
No.
No.
I'm not letting that get off like that. Nah. You can. So what you're saying is you can manipulate and be the opportunist to have YouTubers get these people in the building.
Really make it happen.
To get these people in the building, but you can't associate yourself with something that the actual people of YouTube would want to do. Because we're not talking about nobody that's not gonna wanna get in the ring. We're talking about YouTubers that would want to get in the ring. So if you
No, but what
It's going to
what I think,
want to get in the ring.
We can't necessarily say everybody want to get in the ring.
Are they really connected with SneakerCon?
and what I think Rep is saying is,
what do you
yes,
mean connected with?
SneakerCon will take this.
I'm not talking
SneakerCon will
about
connect
connected
the
with
situation.
SneakerCon. I'm saying they have these sneaker panels that have YouTubers on them. If everybody from YouTube was like, I'm not going to SneakerCon, you know how dead SneakerCon would be? Let's keep it a stack.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So then what I'm saying is, if the people of YouTube or the YouTube content creators are saying, hey, you know what? We can bring a lot more. Because at the end of the day, it is all business, right? It is all business. We talking money. So, hey, yo, we can make y'all a whole lot more by doing this right here. We can keep it to a minimum. We can have about two, three matches, and it can be roped off, it can be taped off, it can be curtained off, it can be whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be said that, oh, yo, this boxing match is going down to SneakerCon, but I'm talking about as far as the mothers and the fathers and that don't want their kids to see, it ain't gonna be in their face.
No, I understand that too. But what I think Rep is saying is, who's to say, right? If SneakerCon does that, and then at the end of the event, who's to say whoever was in the boxing match earlier don't still feel some type of way? So now they got to risk at the end of the event something happening again and SneakerCon name being tied to it.
Yep.
Feel some type of way where though? Come on, y'all.
But that's what I'm saying. But the thing you got to think about it though. Okay, remember when for example in the Pac movie, remember when the nigga was at the park and shit, and the motherfucking shootout went down, but he kind of didn't have shit to do with that, but the shooting went down. Who name got popped up? That nigga only. So it's gonna be the same.
But their name's gonna get popped up either way. Niggas is going to SneakerCon to fight for free. What are we talking about here?
But you talking about?
Yeah, they going to fight for free. SneakerCon don't have nothing to do with that.
It don't matter.
No, but if you sell the ticket with the boxing match, then that's different.
Yeah, if you sell the ticket with the fight on it, then that's a different story. But if you show up to fight,
listen,
I'm not at fault because you showed up to my event to fight.
If something goes down with the fight and something actually happens bad, you know, because a fight is a fight regardless, so somebody gonna get hurt. At the end of the day,
listen to this.
Your kind name is gonna be it ain't gonna be so and so and so and so.
Their name is already attached to it. Okay, you want to? All right, let's keep it a stat. SneakerCon Dallas. If you look that up on YouTube or Googled it, do you know what came up?
I haven't done neither one, so I'm not sure.
Okay. The next time you do it, go ahead. You're going to get a damn D video talking about he's going to bring all the smoke. You're going to get a whole bunch of nonsense of all the other people that were meeting up or going to do what they was going to do at SneakerCon. Now think about this. Their name is attached to it regardless. They ain't have nothing to do with it. Their name is already in it. Their name is in the title of these videos that's on YouTube.
Yeah, but they can always, but you got to remember, they can always defend themselves if they had to because they had no attachment to it. Regardless of what you type and what you say, I didn't agree to do any partnership with anything that y'all got going on right here.
Okay, here we go, guys. So if one cop shoots an innocent black kid, are all cops bad, or is just that one cop?
All cops are bad.
I'm talking to the public perception. All cops is bad. So regardless if SneakerCon had nothing to do with it, if any smoke goes down at SneakerCon, it's these dudes were fighting at SneakerCon. Period. SneakerCon could come out and say, "Hey, we didn't have nothing to do with that. It don't matter your name. You don't think the news is going to run with that story?"
Yeah, that's exactly what that captain was.
Also as well, SneakerCon would already be ahead of the game because that's why otherwise they wouldn't be a legit business. It's like, yo, like anything can happen regardless if it's a sneaker YouTube or anything. Somebody could sell some fakes, somebody could run off with some shoes or whatever like that. They keep heavy security police. It don't even be flashlight niggas. They had the dogs in the fucking house in Dallas and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
so what y'all talking about? Something could spill over. What y'all talking about? If they got so much heavy security, then ain't nothing gonna happen at the event after the boxing match. What we talking about?
No, that's not true. That's not true.
So then it can happen either way. That's what I'm saying. You might as well make money off it if your name gonna be in it anyway.
No. See, but you gotta. But I understand what you're saying. But just because it could happen either way, I'm not promoting it. I'm not promoting that y'all come here and fight. Now, if y'all leave here and fight, I still have the argument that I had nothing to do with that. Now,
no one cares if you had nothing to do with it. No, I don't care if you had
You gotta
nothing to do
think
with it.
other venues might not want you to come if you're doing that fighting shit.
Exactly. And then also as well, like SneakerCon isn't going to be able to advance in bigger corporations, businesses, and different things that they want to do. That's short game. Talking about let's do a celebrity boxing match or a YouTube box. That's short game. And that's belittling YouTube then. So then YouTube is short game at SneakerCon then. YouTube can go away tomorrow. Like
that's what I'm saying. So it's that you're saying exactly what I'm saying. Exactly. So YouTube is so everybody's just a minion then.
I wouldn't say that because I don't think because you got to remember if YouTube went away tomorrow, SneakerCon DC still gonna be what it's gonna be.
Still gonna be
popular. So then why incorporate YouTubers? Why incorporate YouTubers if the YouTube?
Because YouTube, a lot of the YouTubers have the biggest influence on the sneaker culture right now. That's it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it ain't just if YouTube go away tomorrow. One hand washes the other. Both hands wash the face.
No, they still would evolve. Like if it went away tomorrow, they still would evolve. It would be something because even before YouTube, SneakerCon was still popping. So even if it went away tomorrow, they still would evolve. Just like when Kites went away, they evolved to something else. When SneakerBox podcast went away, they evolved to something else. But one thing
I know a lot of heads that used to go to SneakerCon don't be going to SneakerCon. So if they evolve in the children. Because I know a lot of heads that don't go to SneakerCon no more.
That's a fact. I think we all know a lot of people who don't. That's a fact.
So evolving means you just found a new audience.
That's why they are evolving.
I don't know. I think of just how this conversation started with Shoe Freak asking the boxing match and wasn't it? I think it would be a good touch. It ain't gotta be every SneakerCon. But what I'm saying is, if they get with a couple of YouTubers, some known YouTubers that know what's going on to release the tension. Hey, you know what? We're gonna let y'all come in and we're gonna set up an event and y'all do da 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 da. Somebody that sets it up the same way they set up the basketball event. The same way they set up the basketball event, there's a proper way to do it. These same parents that don't want their kids or might not want their kids to see a boxing match are the same ones waiting for a Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather fight. They'll be right there cheering, eating wings.
That's kind of apples and oranges. You talking about a basketball game and somebody getting their ass beat.
That's the same thing. No. We're not talking about an act. See, you can't look at it as boxing it's a sport. We're not talking about bare knuckles.
At the end of the day, somebody's gonna fall, right?
A fighting match could break out at the basketball game. Then what? You found me too hard and I punch you in your mouth. Now what?
Then that boxing match is over with.
No, not the boxing match. I'm talking about the basketball game. If you foul me too hard and I turn around and I go in your shit, then what? All the kids are sitting there on the bleachers now. They just, oh my goodness, Tony D just snuffed freaking Tom. Like, then what?
Yeah, but you also got to remember, even though it happened at my event, I didn't co-sign that from the jump.
Right.
It don't matter if you co-signed it. What matters is what's happening where your name is.
Well, I mean,
if you defend yourself,
I'm not saying you have a point. You definitely got a point.
If you ain't condone it and you don't promote it, you can defend yourself.
Yeah, you still have
no. I'm not saying you can't defend yourself. Guys, I'm not saying that they can't defend themselves. What I'm saying is, regardless of defending yourself, we all know that once your name is on something, it's on something. That's it. It's on something. We all know a bunch of fake news out there that be like, damn, so-and-so. Sometimes, boom, think about this. At rappers' concerts and stuff, shooting breaks out. The rapper could be on a plane on the other side of the country somewhere. It's still going to say, so-and-so's concert, such and such and such a shots were fired. They wasn't there.
No. That's what at the same time. Whoever concert it was, as much as you want to put them under fire, you really can't.
You can't. But listen to what I'm saying. When they go to book another show, do you know what that venue is gonna say? Hey man, I don't know, because your shows seem to have people shooting out. That person can defend themselves to the T, like, yo, I ain't have nothing to do with that. It still reflects on you because your name was in it.
That's a fact.
But the thing is, though, when fights normally happen like that or whatever at these events, it's because the perception of that artist already. It's not like you're gonna go to a Jay-Z concert, all of a sudden a fight break out, and then he go to the next city, and then all of a sudden they're gonna be like, hey man, I don't know, because the last city, nigga, you ain't never seen my perception about a motherfucker like a little Boosie or a Tupac or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see me like these hip hop like niggas. That's what they do.
Nah, but allegedly, and we say allegedly, come on now, we know Jay-Z got his hands dirty before.
Exactly. But what also happened? Yeah, perception. That's what I'm saying. Though, allegedly, all the rest of them is like, yeah, this is what I do. This is what I do. You ain't never heard Jay-Z talk about some. Yeah, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. He ain't never. He kept the code. He was right about.
Well, y'all got valid points. I mean, like Perfect Piss said in the chat, it's never gonna happen, which we all know that. But
I think it can happen, and I think it would be the cleanest place for it to happen. I think that would be the cleanest place for it to go down.
I think if the opportunity presents itself, I'm definitely putting up some bread.
Yeah, they should capitalize on
it. If you already have the YouTubers on the panel, you might as well throw something else out there.
Man, I'm willing to put it like this. I'm willing if I don't care who agreed to the fight. I don't care who it is. I'm willing to see it, because like my man Perfect Pet said, it'll cut out a lot of the wild shit that's going on. And it'll ease some of that tension. Everybody, you got so much tension towards the next person. Come on, we're gonna give about what 5-6 rounds. We ain't even gotta do a whole 12. We do about 5-6 rounds, and
we just can't even go 12 rounds.
Get your issue off. You know what I'm saying? You already got some. You already feeling weight.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing about when it comes to SneakerCon and how I feel like they think it in the business aspect. All right, so when it comes to the sneaker YouTubers, all right, it's mutually beneficial for both parties. You know what I'm saying? They bring something to the table, and then also as well, we are compensating you because you are bringing people into the building, and we are compensating you. You know what I'm saying, by flying you out, blah blah blah, whatever they do. I don't know everybody's full business, whatever. But they bringing these people into the building, helping you out with exposure, and then also as well, you get paid whatever compensating about coming. So now people come or whatever. That's still all positive. But if you bring a boxing match into the shit or whatever, it's kind of like I ain't gonna say, well, yeah, you selling your soul, and all business ain't good business. At the end of the day, they still want to do good business, and by doing this boxing match, that's playing a short game, and that's not gonna live for. And then bigger corporations ain't gonna be like, oh man, you had 2 niggas fighting, because that's what they're gonna be looking at the end of the day. Y'all had 2 niggas fighting. It's like, oh yeah, but we was doing it because of this right here. And I don't care how they try to pitch it. At the end of the day, big corporations, if it's a Coca-Cola or whatever, they still gonna be like, you had 2 niggas fight.
I mean, no, I get it. Like I said, it's a million different ways to look at it.
On the sides of a room, but I don't know.
They still not gonna look at it like that. You can sit there and say, oh, you had Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. And they still gonna be, and you can be like, oh, well, the 2 boxers that we had fight or whatever like that, they're licensed and everything, whatever. You still had 2 niggas fighting.
Yeah, it's like I said, that's a good way to look at it. We just know, how the game is. We know it's not gonna happen. It's just wishful thinking. I just think it'll ease. I think it'll cut down on a lot of the tension, the unnecessary tension that is surrounding the community that we are in, which is the sneaker party YouTube. It's a lot of it. So I feel like
if we get enough of us, we can just do it like the regular days, go out back of a school.
Everybody not willing. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying. If you're not in a person's area, because everybody don't live in the same area. So if you're not in that person's area, that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, ain't no, because just like the previous situation, you ain't about to be going to no back streets or nothing.
What's good, my guy? True to shift. I don't know. I'm with putting up some of the bread. I just know that.
If it get to the point where they like, all right, we just need this, everything else is good. Yeah,
Say, look, man, we almost got the venue paid for. We about $300
that's all we need.
Call Shoe Freak for that last $300 to get the venue.
It's crazy. I don't see it as being nigga shit. I don't really see that as being nigga shit.
I mean,
I see that as being a part of what the culture is.
But is that really the culture?
It's a part of the culture now. It's with the same way you talk about evolving. If nobody has noticed that YouTube and sneaker YouTube, the culture, the community, everything, it's evolving into something else. No one's watching sneaker reviews. No one's watching sneaker reviews and shoes anymore.
I ain't finna let you rock with that shit. That shit is not a part of the culture. Hell.
What are you talking? Okay, all right.
That shit just like Shufri said, that shit is a part of that YouTube culture. YouTube.
What are they putting on the panel? Everybody on the panel is a YouTuber. They create YouTube content. What are we talking about?
Yeah, but not everybody. What I understand, as far as the nigga shit, what I get from that is that all the wild shit going on, like talking about what you gonna do to other people and talk about people's family and all that type of. That's the nigga shit. That's what I'm getting from that comment. Like,
yeah, but we're not taking that from them. No, we're not taking that from them. We're taking, okay, we're gonna give you a sanctioned place to get this off your chest.
Why? The nigga shit is why
you trying to justify the shit out of this shit.
You better see it.
What am I just?
Well, it don't matter how you try to Don King the shit, man. That shit is not gonna fucking work, bro.
Oh, it's just when you incorporate violence with all black individuals,
and you think
it's just what it looks like.
And that's what I'm saying, because you got to also remember with SneakerCon felt like I don't need to do that, because like I said,
I don't need it. Really.
As dope as it was.
Exactly. So then when do you start looking at SneakerCon like, okay, y'all niggas is vultures. Y'all niggas is just using the culture for what it is then.
Well,
I mean,
YouTube for content. SneakerCon gonna be SneakerCon.
And then you gotta remember, SneakerCon is exactly what it is, a sneaker convention. It's about sneaker culture, not about a fighting culture. Now the basketball touch was decent, but that shit was kind of whack, especially with a bunch of out of shape, pathetic ass basketball players at that. So
and that was literally just an idea that Kites brought to them, and at that time, Kites had the post of their business because he was their number one man. That's just like LeBron comes to the fucking Cavs when he was with the Cavs or some shit and be like, I want y'all to sign. Damn, he only 12. I want you. Fuck it, man. He gonna be the first 12-year-old to be signed. Because he making, you know what I'm saying? Because he bringing in all the young kids because he have that audience. So we need to bring them in. Yeah, we gonna do it or whatever. But we ain't talking about some. Oh yeah, we need to bring in all this audience because we desperate. So we gonna set up this fight match.
Yeah,
some niggas ain't desperate.
As much as we would like to see it, it's one of those things like it's just not even the all the unnecessary negativity. It's just like we don't need that as SneakerCon, as how we've been moving, and I'm speaking as if, you know what I'm saying, I'm a part of that. We don't need that. We've been doing well all this time without that. We don't need that. We can continue doing what we've been doing.
I agree 100%. That's why I tried to, divert and go the other route and be playful with it, with the wave challenge. You know what I'm saying? Nothing violent, nothing serious, nothing that would even have the intentions on being that way. Just something fun, something that could be incorporated in the situation. But we got one contender, so we'll see how that goes. So we got one contender that's scared, and then one contender that's with it. And anybody else that want to join can definitely get in.
I don't have any waves anymore, so I'm kind of good on that. I'm getting old now.
We'll see how it goes. I'm going against the man on the box, so it's gonna be tough. I need to get my brush now.
Yeah, so I don't know. I like I said, I would like to see it. Like I said, just to get some of the tension up out of there, because there's a lot of it around here these days.
Man, it seems like that's. I mean, that's been the main topic for what, 2 months?
Man, longer than that. I think Retro called it in January. Fucking, I think matter of fact, he might have called it New Year's Eve. It wasn't even January yet. It was around New Year's Eve when he called that.
Yeah,
So it's like
this is from 2018, man.
Yeah, this has been around. It's like, when do you get tired of it? When do you actually get tired of it?
What you're saying is the reason basketball game is set up.
You breaking up, Retro?
Or with big YouTubers and
Retro, you breaking up? We can't hear you, bro.
You gone now.
Retro, you sound like
now?
yeah.
What did you say, Retro? Yeah, I can't hear him.
I feel like if you get somebody with some clout, somebody like a Kais or somebody like another big YouTuber that knows what's going on, as far as, like you said, has their finger on the pulse, is in tune with what's going on as far as in YouTube. I feel the same way. There's a right way to do the wrong thing, as y'all would say, because y'all making it seem like, oh, this is just a nigga shit fight. Like, nah, we talking about a boxing match.
I mean, the reason why we're saying that is
like wrestling. It's like, to me,
the reason why
just like it's like wrestling. The same way a parent would bring their son or their daughter or their whatever to go see freaking so-and-so jump off the top rope and kick so-and-so in the mouth. Ain't nobody calling that oh, that's
but that's what they known for. That's what they get paid for. That's what they known for. That's their profession.
But that's what I'm saying, Retro. Like,
so why can't that be presented to SneakerCon in the same way?
Because at that point you would have to get, because in order for it to be a success with SneakerCon, you would have to get Kais, and you would have to get somebody just as big as Kais to come together and form like an alliance to say, okay, this is business. I'm not upset at you. You're not upset, because at that point, then you're acting. But the people who are
happening right now,
huh?
So what is happening right now?
I'm about to sound like a social worker.
Exactly. I rest my case.
No, so what you're saying? So what I'm saying? No,
but yeah,
what you're saying right now?
It probably will never happen. It probably will never happen.
No, we don't. I don't think it will ever happen. But right now, it's more. Now it's more intense right now. Now it's a possibility you can get two of these people in the ring right now, and it could go horribly wrong. You get Kais and you get CJ So Cool up in the mix. They already know it's about business. I ain't got no beef. I don't got no beef with Kais. They hang out. So now it's pretending. You probably never heard Kais curse. You probably never heard CJ curse on their channel.
Yeah,
but now, I mean, yeah, but you get what I'm saying.
I get no. I get what you're saying. I dig it. I dig it.
So it's one of those things where it's like, you know what? We're gonna get the two squeaky clean people to do it, because it's gonna be. We know it's gonna be a good turnout. We can't get people who really got some tension between them, because it's a possibility. He might come with his homies. He might come with his homies. Somebody might get hit too hard, and then somebody might get shot, based off an event that we are involved with.
So basically, what you're saying is,
you hire two people who you know have no desire to harm anyone.
Their name on it that could be on it anyway.
Say it again.
I just feel like your name can be on it anyway. I feel like your name
can be on it anyway.
Either way.
Yeah, but if I'm going to
why not get some money
if I'm going to use my name, I'm going to use my name with someone who has no desire to never, ever hurt anyone.
But nobody's pulling up for that. Nobody's pulling up for that.
No, that's not true. See, we not pulling up for that.
Come on, man. Nobody pulled up.
You got to remember. You got to remember their audience.
Nobody.
You got to remember they already have the audience already.
Nah, ain't nobody pulling up to see. Nobody pulled up to go see the basketball game. Which one of us went to the basketball game?
No. I don't want to see. Man, look, you're not. I don't even want to see college players, let alone somebody who sit around on YouTube and don't, you know what I'm saying, don't do anything. I'm not trying to see them play. But what I'm saying is, okay, if I'm gonna put my name on, I'm gonna.
Which one? You pulling up?
Say it again.
You pulling up to see this? I said you pulling up to see the Squeaky Cleans fight?
No,
I'm not paying for it.
I'm not pulling up for it. But you got to remember, CJ So Cool got 7 million followers. 7 million subscribers. So just him alone on the card, that's it. They don't need us.
We extra.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So if you think of CJ and you think of Kites, I'm going to put my name, I'm going to put my event name on the Squeaky Clean images. Because they don't dislike each other. And I tell both of them, okay, Kites, whatever you do, don't hit him in the face, vice versa, all body shots. Bruh, it's appealing to the kids.
Right, take a dive, something crazy.
I think that means that, but I feel like that ends up making their name look bad for that.
No, it'd be some gimmick stuff.
You gotta look at the two people who they got. They got two of the biggest. They got two well-known people in YouTube with that got 95% of their audience are kids.
Right.
Yeah, but we're not talking kid stuff though. I thought we was talking we started off with the tension and we're not talking about kids.
But we don't want to see the kid stuff. We're saying if SneakerCon took that route, the shit we want to see ain't never gonna happen.
Right.
Now they'll put something in place for it to happen the way they want it to happen because it looks friendly.
If they was to do the whole what y'all trying to say or whatever, oh yeah, we gonna set it up like this and do it like that, it's gonna look and sound just like perpetuating all the bullshit that's been going on already previously, where niggas was doing fake bullshit.
Facts.
And we supposed to condone that?
I don't see it as perpetuated.
My man say somebody need to fight
kids, they shit off,
and children without somebody swinging. Oh, I totally agree. But I've always said that perfectly. I've always said that I'm not the person, because I'm never gonna take the time to make a response video to anybody. I'm never gonna take the time to yell back and forth on live with anybody.
That's not how we do things.
Man.
If you feel you disrespect my wife, my daughter, my family, Brad,
that's what you tell them.
You more welcome to do that. You just gotta know if you see me, you gotta stand on it 100%.
I will say less.
Say less.
Say less. After that, say less. When you see me, have the same energy.
That's it. You can either stand on it or you're gonna lay on it. Either way, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to.
I'm not gonna say, oh, hey, hi, they go nothing.
We're not going to do all of that. That's what I'm saying. Like when it get to that point, you know what I'm saying? It ain't none of that. We don't have to talk behind the scenes, my nigga. Because at this point I don't owe you shit. I don't gotta talk to you behind the scenes to hash nothing out. I don't have to.
It ain't nothing to talk about.
It's nothing to talk about.
Nah, I see what you're saying.
I don't owe you. I don't have to explain nothing to you. You felt the need to disrespect my family. When you see me, you need to hold on. You need to feel that way. I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you a conversation. I don't have to conversate with you over the phone and we chop it up, quote unquote, as men. Nah, because obviously you ain't a man. If you feel like you're gonna disrespect my family, then I'm not talking to a man. Obviously, you show me who you are.
Hey, now you want to talk as a man. You never was a man. You never initiated nothing as a man. So why should I
Exactly. Exactly. Now all of a sudden you want to sit. No, we're not doing that. I'm sorry. That's not the operation.
And that's what has the I'm doing the quotes with my two fingers right now. YouTube sneaker culture. That's what got it fucked up right now. Is because it's a lot of WWF and it's a lot of perpetuated negativity when that's short game. It's all bullshit.
That's a fact.
It really is. It really is.
It's all Dynasty. It's all Dallas. It's Love and Hip Hop YouTube. It's fucking all that bullshit.
Because they like you said, you only reach a certain audience.
Yeah, that's it.
After that, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much what you're gonna get. And it's like I've never really, through all this time that I've been on YouTube, bro, I've never seen some of the stuff that I've been saying over the past year. I've never seen it, bro. Like I'm talking about.
I've never seen it in real life. How about that? I just never seen it in real life.
I've never seen it in real life.
I've never seen it in real life.
I've never seen it in middle school. Depending on where you from, my nigga, nah, niggas ain't playing all that. Niggas not playing all that disrespect. I'm talking about niggas is not with all that. So what I'm saying now, and I'm talking about adults, grown men. I'm like, bro, what type of life is? Nah, bro, what are you doing here? It's just too much. Like you talking about, I'm talking about you hearing people going from wives to children to dead relatives to any and everything. It's like, what?
All three red flags.
And then the crazy part about it is that for some reason there's a need for everybody to announce there's a reason for everybody to announce, oh yeah, I can talk to this person as a man, and we're gonna what? I don't even feel comfortable talking to you ever again. The only time we need to talk, well, I'm sorry, the only time we need to be doing anything is if we're face to face. That's it.
Yeah, that's the case, but I don't understand how you can say something about somebody.
Niggas are selling their soul. Niggas are selling their soul for a view.
That's a fact. Perfect Pair said, "Are we hurting the culture by watching?" I would say yes. I would say yes.
I don't. But yes, I agree.
I would say yes.
I don't watch.
I would say yes.
I mean, we are, but like I said, I think it has reached its threshold. I don't think it's going to get no bigger than what it is unless somebody do something. So unless somebody do something, it's done.
It's short game. It's not long ball. It's short game. It's very
done.
much.
Ain't nobody gonna stop watching though. Y'all making it seem
But
like
no, they're gonna keep watching. But it's reached its threshold. What they hit their top view, they top whatever on that video. That's what they're going to keep hitting. It's not going to keep going.
Like what else? What else can they get bigger on? Because now, you know what I'm saying, as what I hear and what they'll be like, oh man, nigga had to go to the extreme and do this. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga had to motherfuckers is damn near pimping their own pussies, nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Pimping their own pussies. Because niggas ain't men. First of all, that's what I'm saying. They pimping their own pussies.
That's a fact. They damn sure not acting like it. So I mean, you know, you got to call it how you see it. At the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, this is why I move the way I move. Like I don't have an issue personally with nobody. Now, granted, the way certain people move, I don't deal with them because of how they move. Me, I've always been a person. I've always been this kind of person. If you show me who you are one time, that's all you will ever get.
Yeah, that's right.
If you steal from me today, my nigga, when we 50, you are still a thief to me.
you're a thief.
I don't care, bro. That's just me. I'm not about to be out here giving people the benefit of the doubt because I was talking to my cousin a while back, and he said, "Why don't you do that?" I said, "Nigga, because I don't have to. I don't have to give you the benefit of the doubt. If you stole from me, my nigga, you're a thief. I'm gonna always view you that way. I don't care if you got your life right with God. That right. I'm happy for you."
Prime example, man. That's what's ridiculous about the audience. You know what I'm saying? That's condoning all this shit. When motherfucking Jesus was on the cross, he wasn't by himself. And they was like, who y'all want? Y'all want Jesus? Or y'all want the thief over here? They was like, we'll take the thief, nigga.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, people gotta be people.
Rep them, took it to church. Lord,
I'm just saying, like, no, like, what I'm saying, like, let's keep it real.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. That's a
fact.
You gotta give examples so everybody can
I'm
understand.
trolling, rap. You know.
That's a fact, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, bro, you gotta call it for what it
Niggas
is.
didn't think Donald Trump was gonna make it in office
Until he made it in office.
Until he made it in office. That's a fact.
Niggas was sleep. He was like, man, that motherfucker ain't finna make it. The nigga that made a bullshit football league.
Brandon was Gucci. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you gotta understand when you, like, you know what I'm saying. You gotta. We in the day and time, bro. Ain't nobody's guaranteed to be alive tonight. You know what I'm saying? We can get off this live, and one of us might not even be able to, you know what I'm saying, wake up with our kids or with whoever the next morning.
Right.
So we gotta move like we gotta move like that. At the end of the day, when you show me who you are one time, that's how I'm gonna deal with you from here on out. Point blank, period. You're not gonna tell me that you're gonna put your hands on me or that you're gonna do something to me and I'm gonna take it lightly. My nigga, I don't know you.
You can't be in the same room together.
I don't know you. I don't know.
Be in the same room together.
I don't know if Rep say shoe freak, man. When I come to DC, man, I'm gonna smoke your ass. My nigga,
yeah.
And then
you might be telling the truth.
Hey, bro, something like that. Yeah, when you tell somebody that's really about it like that, like I wouldn't even come to SneakerCon because that's not even the purpose anymore. Like, I'm waiting on you.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on you to walk into that joint thinking shit sweet.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know you. So I'm not about to act like he's just talking. I don't know that man.
Right.
I'm trying to catch your funky ass in line before even getting into SneakerCon. I know that motherfucker waiting in line outside.
Catch you while you parking. Catch you while you sleep. You think you can get out car? Think you can get out the car about to do some content? Bop.
Man, let me tell you something.
I thought it was sweet. And it's on camera.
He done said all this shit to me, bro. I'm trying to find out when his plane coming in.
With lands, yeah.
I need to catch him at hotel check-in.
Yeah, bro. Like all your uploads better be a week later because I'm on everything. You better not post nothing. You better not do nothing. I'm on it.
He going to Wingstop, right?
Motherfucking joke like this. Come on, land right here, nigga.
Oh, he going to Wingstop tonight? All right, I'm gonna catch his ass at Wingstop.
All the motherfucking airports y'all got at DC when I called you shoe freak. And I'm trying to figure out all that shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta. That's how it is, bro. You got. I'm just dealing with people according to who they show me that they are. Point blank, period.
Yeah, you're right, Brandon. Because then you gotta think about it. If your family about it too, and they hear, "Oh, he called me what?" You think they ain't gonna rock?
That's a fact.
They gonna be with me. So I'm not gonna tell them, "Nah, stay back." If they bout it, they bout it. You asked for this ass whooping.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, cause you gotta remember, like, a lot of the stuff that go on in this culture that we're in, because it's mainly sneaker culture, sneaker fashion, whatever. It started from sneakers, bro.
That's
and then the thing about it started from sneakers, and then somebody feels some type of way because they can't get their point across, and then they want to say, you a bitch, or your wife is this, or your child is this, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes, my nigga, from sneakers to that, like, but like Retro always say, man, you gotta check a nigga character, bro. If a nigga character is correct, you gotta pay attention to that. But you know, we not in the we're not in a time right now, especially on YouTube, where people even care about it. Don't nobody care about the truth because the lie is very entertaining.
Very.
Let me get the lie all day. I don't care about the truth, bro. I don't care about none of that.
I mean, I'm not knocking. I mean, milk it. I mean, get the views. You know what I mean?
We saw Meek Mill get
chat roll and get your donations, get your bread. I'm not knocking none of that, but at the end of the day, man, maybe it don't look good.
we saw Meek Mill say, "Everybody keep paying me to Drake. He don't write his own shit." Facts. And nobody was trying to hear that.
Didn't matter. It did not matter.
And I was rocking with Meek too.
After Back to Back came out, who was listening? Who was even caring that was a fact? Nobody cared about that at that point.
Yeah. He took too long and everything. Like everything just played a factor.
I still cared.
I kind of did because everybody was citing Drake so much, and Drake Jones was sorry at that.
Drake's a pop artist to me. He's a pop artist. He ain't a rapper. He can't be in that top MC category.
I don't know, man. His lyrics be fine. I ain't gonna take nothing from Drake.
No. See, you missing the wording there. I didn't say his lyrics wasn't fire. I said top MC. As far as being a top MC, you gotta write everything, bro. If you find out right now that Biggie or Tupac or Jay-Z or what's his name had assistants,
the dynamics changed for everything.
It changed. Yeah,
I heard Drake freestyle. You heard Drake freestyle?
I've never heard him freestyle. I heard him read off Blackberry.
I'm not saying that he doesn't write. No, I'm not saying that he doesn't write. But we do know that he had help and he had penmanship on songs. Once you do that, that's it. It takes you out of that category. I can't put you in the category of Jada.
Perfect Pair, I agree. Perfect Pair said a lot of this started from people voicing their opinion about other people's content. That's another thing that people have an issue with.
But that's fine though.
It should be because you're uploading your content on a public platform.
A public platform. Yeah.
So how can you get mad because everybody don't like it? It's not designed to go that way.
That's like you stepping out the house in your outfit. Not everybody gonna like your outfit. What, you gonna go back home and change?
See, but it depends. Right. That's not true.
What's not true?
Because when I step out, everybody know what it is when I step out.
Here he go. Here he go. I knew he was going somewhere with it, y'all. I couldn't see the turn. I couldn't see the turn, y'all.
But no, but yeah, that makes sense. Like, no, like you're not gonna go home and change this because one person said he don't like what you got on. I get it.
I don't care if you like it. It's my outfit.
It's mine. That's the whole point. Like at the end of the day, nah, we're not doing none of that. If you're sitting here telling me you don't like what you saying your video, I like the shoes, but your video quality is not the best, and I couldn't hear you. Whatever, bro. That's it.
Hey, but nigga, don't get it twisted, nigga. You leave the house, I come pull up, and you come out the house looking crazy, and you ain't trying to change, nigga. You ain't going nowhere with me, nigga. We gonna have to postpone.
Oh, see, that's different.
I'm gonna make you feel like you look.
Yeah, that's different.
Nah, nigga, this outfit busted. No, it ain't.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna let a nigga. I'm gonna let nowhere with niggas. Nah, you. First of all, nah, you can go. The whole time, I'm about to make you feel like you look. I'm about to make you feel like you look pathetic.
Nah, I ain't doing that, nigga. Because you a representation of me if we go out, just like I'm a representation of you. So if you look crazy, nigga, you ain't making me look crarazy.
But you know what? Sorry, that's nigga. A hell of a statement, and that's why I don't wear a lot of that shit.
Let me tell you something.
Because I can't be outshining everybody like that. I be crushing niggas with the kicks now.
My goal is to outshine every nigga that I'm with. You better step up or get the fuck on. And this is what they know. This is what
I would be matching you, bro. But when you're around everybody else, it's not only that. See, I can see be different on that part,
bro.
I'll match everybody else. I throw on something that's already been warm.
That's what I told my homeboy when me and my homeboy when we went to New York. He said, "Man, you already got everything you wearing, nigga." Yes. He said, "You bringing them all whites, nigga?" Yes, nigga. I'm getting busy every day.
I'm gonna tell you how crazy I was with mine already, man. I was talking to Caddy. I was talking to Cadillac Jackson the other day, maybe like a week ago, on Instagram, and I said, "Nigga, tell me already right now what you gonna wear to DC? I need to know right now because you ain't finna make me look like no little boy, and you come in there looking like a grown ass man, and you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna outdo me looking crazy. So he was like, man, you really want to know? I said, hell yeah, I want to know now. Like I know you already done, you know what I'm saying? Got some situations going on. I want to know now. I want to know what y'all trying to do now, so I don't look crazy.
You gotta. Let me tell you something. You gotta always think outside the box. Like you gotta always think outside the box. Like I got. Let me see something that I show. I don't have the rest of it with me right now, but I show retro something. I show retro something that I'm working for on these. Now I have not worn these yet, and I probably won't wear these no time soon. But I got something that I got in the works for these already. You just got.
Is that a Jerseys and Jay's debut?
You got to think outside the box. That's all, bro.
And at the same time, I'm still gonna be authentic Milwaukee me. But a nigga ain't finna have me looking dumb as hell.
Yeah, you just gotta, you gotta come correct. You gotta think outside the box. That's the only thing. That's advice I would give anybody. Just think outside the box, and you gotta be confident. I'm ready. I'm ready for all events that weekend.
I'm most dead because you ain't finna have me looking like DSW and you look like Flight Club and shit.
I like that. All y'all niggas is big feet. So all I gotta do is throw on one pair of shoes and I'm Gucci. I know none of y'all gonna have them, so I'm straight.
Niggas was tripping, which I don't see why or whatever like that. But niggas was tripping at Dallas. They was like, man, the nigga Ron had me crazy. He was like, man, that nigga Rep changed shoes like 3 times. I'm like, I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, you gotta come correct, man. You gotta come correct at all times. That's
3 times at SneakerCon?
So at SneakerCon, I had 1 pair on. Once we left SneakerCon and then we went out to eat, I had a different pair on. Then when we went out again that night, late that night, I had a different pair on. Like
that's different. You fly. That's different.
That's how it works, bro. That's how it works.
That's how you do it. You different. You good. You good. We wouldn't have said nothing about that. We were like, we would have given you all props on that one.
And besides, it was hot as the devil's kitchen that weekend. So if you wasn't changing clothes, you a funky motherfucker. Cause that shit, it was hot as fuck that weekend.
The rep said I went to the hotel, took 4 showers on their ass.
Man, hell yeah! living in Texas, you better.
Man, I can only imagine.
I changed drawers 3 times a day.
I can't front. I took 2 today. It's 93.
Living in Texas, you gotta change drawers 3 times a day. Fuck you mean?
93 degrees out this month right now, bro.
Yeah, New York is the problem, bro. New York, and then there's so many people out there.
It's fortune right now.
So like soon as we got there, we went to the little Madame Tussauds Museum. After that, they're like, we're going to get something to eat, man. I need to go take a shower.
Hell yeah.
Hot.
You hot as shit out there.
And that's just me. Like when I'm out of town, bruh, that's just me when I'm out of town. I need to change twice a day. Because if I'm gonna be there for 4 days, I have 8 outfits.
Yeah, especially if you're gonna be outside walking around and sightseeing.
Hell yeah.
Definitely, yeah. You're gonna be
and just regardless, you never know. You may get something on your fit. You never know. Like you just need some extra situations
at all times.
At all times, yeah.
While the sun out, you know what I mean? You got your shorts on, ankles out. The sun go down, throw the jeans on. You know what I mean?
You definitely got to switch it up.
Hey, now the whole roll up of the pants showing the ankles and I don't do that.
Hey, everything ain't for everybody. Don't try to indirect call me out. Everything ain't for everybody.
Hey, no, don't act like I wasn't finna say your name. I was finna say your name. I don't do that. But that ain't no disrespect. I just don't do it. I'm 6'7". I don't do that.
Man, you're gonna be showing your shin.
I mean, look.
Hell yeah, exactly.
Everything ain't for everybody, man. That's what I'm saying.
It was already hard enough growing up trying to find some jeans
long enough for a tall nigga like me. No, I just
Nigga said, now that I found James long enough for me, I ain't gonna pull him back up. Fuck that.
yeah. So now it's cool to show off the ankles and all that. When I was coming up, nigga couldn't show not one piece of ankle. Nigga, you're flooding. It's raining outside. What the hell is going on?
See, back then it was forced. Back then, now you got a choice.
Yeah. Now niggas showing the fuck out their ankles and shit.
Yo, this nigga
No
is
socks.
stupid.
Right, they're showing the whole ball of the ankle though.
Man, they showing their Achilles and everything.
Especially D Wade stayed doing that. He stayed with the little dress flat with the just staying all the way up top.
Achilles and everything. Stop it.
Niggas is showing their Achilles and everything, nigga.
Yeah, all look crazy.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna get up with y'all, man. My family home with some food, so I'm gonna get with y'all.
You already
Yeah, I just picked my daughter up, man. I'm gonna get with y'all later.
All right,
I'll let y'all.
All right.